Okay. That whole thing to me,
2, 3, 4,
is
5. Mic check.
still
1,
at the
2. 1,
core
2.
of the
How's that level?
foundation
1,
of
2,
how you're going to
3.
build a
1, 2,
successful
3.
program. We've
1,
added
2,
money
1,
into
2,
that
1,
equation,
2.
and I
1,
get
2.
that, and you've got to play that game
All
to a
right.
certain extent. But when it becomes more about the money than it becomes about that, I think that's where it all gets screwed up for programs and players.
There's only 4 or 5 programs, though, that have that luxury. Fortunately for us, we're one of them. A program like Miami, they don't necessarily have that luxury. They're chasing. Program like Louisville, they're chasing.
I think Kentucky's been chasing a little bit. Since
They have been
and I'm not
chasing.
trying to pick on them in this.
No, they've been
particular
chasing
case.
some. They've been chasing.
But I think what was interesting about that whole deal is they went and hired Mark Pope, but then they tried to make up the difference between Pope and Cal and act like they were the same by spending money on players. And look, they weren't terrible. I mean, they had a formidable roster, but I just think there's really something too. You're right. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Chuck. There's really something too, though, when it becomes about that money. It becomes about something different than you really need in your organization
Because
to win.
you've overpaid for it. I mean, that's the thing that, I mean, we can talk about this till 10 o'clock in the morning, but that's the part that drives me nuts about the transfer portal. People say, well, you got to have money. You got to have money. Yeah, you do. But at some point, let's spend our money wisely.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard
All right,
on
1,
Chuck
2.
and Bo.
If you're looking for one of these shows that just sort of eases into it in the morning, you're not quite awake for this. I mean, you might just start picking us up around 6:30 because we just dive right in.
I've been up a while.
I'm not sure I'm ready for it. I'm talking to the person listening right now that their alarm goes off with the Chuck and Bo Show.
Yeah.
By the way, that's half of America. I don't know if you've seen the ratings. That's half of America.
Astronomical.
It's Chuck and Bo, Fox News, and then whatever else.
And it's close at the top. Don't kid yourself.
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night. Love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm at my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo Show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
I'm not sure there's a better place to watch the sun come up than a golf course. Just to watch morning break, just daylight. And I can remember the Masters last week watching that. You turn on the golf channel early in the morning and it's dark and then it gets light. It just looks cool. It's good to be at Big Creek today.
It is. You're going to go sit out here as the sun rises like
Well,
you do
I might.
at Oaklawn?
I might.
The horses out
I
working
might.
out?
Well, if Bart will go out and hit a few balls, as it gets light, go out and watch that. And we got the whole gang here today. This is fun.
Breaking news about Bart, by the way. Do we have you turned on yet? Well, because Bart is playing, here's the news. He's playing the first round of golf of the year.
This is it.
Today.
Wow.
This is how
All
he
he's done
prepared.
is practice.
All
Just
he's
like
done
go to
is-
the range. How many balls did you hit yesterday, Bart?
No, none yesterday.
Really?
Yep. Today's range session will be the first time.
Well, you don't want to waste any good shots.
That's
out
right.
There.
That's
You
right.
know.
There's no chance of that happening.
No, I feel that I always play my best after a long layoff. So.
Is this a built-in excuse or is this a strategy?
No. It's part due
Both?
to it's part strategy. It's part due to injury.
Yeah.
And
Injury.
so we're getting out there and we're gonna make it happen today.
Injury. You're
Yeah.
calling it an injury?
It was an injury.
Now, was it an injury or were you just playing through some pain?
He slept wrong one night.
I
no,
mean-
no.
He had a crick in his
No,
neck.
no,
It's an injury now.
Now,
No,
my
that
back
is
kind of hurts
false.
from driving over
That
here
is-
yesterday.
that
Am
is
I injured?
False. That is false.
Can you touch your toes?
This has been something that's been bothering me for a while. I've finally gotten it taken care of. We're on the right track now.
When
So,
you say a while,
over
Years?
a year, yeah.
What do you mean by taken care of? You went to the chiropractor
Yeah.
and you're
Dr. Steve Whitelaw,
good
yep.
to go now.
Yep.
Huh?
Well, I'm a little sore still, but no pain for the first
Injury.
time in a long time.
Injury.
I don't know. I don't know what's so funny about this.
Well, I'm not laughing. I'm just
No,
repeating.
he is.
I'm just repeating the word for emphasis.
Yeah.
Injury.
Yeah.
Injury.
injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rule number 76, though, no excuses. Play like a champion. That's what we're going to do.
That's rule number 76.
What's rule number
What
75?
are the first 75?
You've got guys have to watch more movies. That's Wedding Crashers.
Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
That's not the part I remember. It's not the part I remember. There were other parts I
didn't
remember.
imagine it would be.
Yeah.
I've actually seen that movie, and I did not remember that line.
I didn't remember that line either.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, movie lines over here. Are not,
I know.
Yeah, they go
I
over
know.
like a pregnant high jumper.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
it's rough.
know.
But the first round of the year. That's how you're going to shoot 120
confidence
today.
Right
I will not do that.
I mean, there's a chance of that.
No, there's zero chance of that.
There's two things that can happen when you play the first round in a long time. Kind of like rusty luck. Like you stay smooth. Your expectations are low. The problem is you have high expectations, and so that's when it could actually go the other way, and that's 120.
I'm sensing a lack of belief already, and I'm not here for that.
You've told us two things that aren't very helpful in terms of thinking positively for you. Number one, I'm overcoming an injury. Number two, I haven't played at all or hit a ball this year. Have you hit a ball other than the Top Flight or the swing simulator that we had, Top Golf? Yeah. You have Top Flights?
Yeah, I've got some Top Flight.
Top Flight.
Got a new sleeve of
Top Flight XL 3000s.
Yeah,
They're
Top
ready to
Golf.
go.
The Top Golf
20 years ago.
Swing
I've got
suite.
some Balladas, too, that I'm going to roll out today.
Yeah, those are some good references. You might find a couple out here.
Yeah, you never know.
If you do, they've been lost for a long time.
Hey, the only thing that matters is that I'm confident. That's the only thing that matters.
Well, the one thing about it is you're not going to have time to develop bad habits. Sometimes if you get back out there and you play 2 or 3 rounds, you get into some bad habits.
That's right.
And all of a sudden,
That's right.
that first great round turns into a 97.
Yeah.
So,
I have no concern. I have no concern.
I don't really know what to say after after the injury.
You want to be like, come on today. Bart's going to, here we go. He's going to try to break 90. I think it's going to happen. First 2 things out of the gate. I'm injured, and I haven't played this year.
Was injured.
He has a pocket full of icy hot right now.
It'll make for a great story.
It's already on the back.
It'll make for a great story when he comes in, shoots an 89.
Oh, ye of little faith. Oh, ye of little faith.
Yeah.
I mean,
ye.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
How many people think Bart's going to break 90?
Okay.
Come on.
The entire room.
Really?
Brian doesn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Brian,
one person.
Are you in 9th grade, Brian? 8th grade. 8th graders, the only one with a
kids know.
With
kids
sense
know.
of rationale here.
Adults can be fooled, but kids have an instinct.
Everybody else is riding the wave.
Yeah,
they're riding the wave. Philip, you think Bart's really going to break 90? You do. You've heard that he's overcoming an injury. So are we in the process, or are we over the injury?
We're over the pain, which is all that matters.
We still have the injury. It just doesn't hurt anymore.
Well, there's a little bit of soreness, but soreness is like that's not.
Are you worried that you might re-injure yourself out on the golf course today?
No.
Okay.
Have doctors told you can't further injure yourself?
Yeah, it's just a matter of
have they told you that?
Your threshold for pain is basically what it's all about right now.
He's going to play. No. He's going to play as long as he can go.
I've got this vision of Tiger. Every time Tiger hits a bad shot, back was killing him.
Yeah, that's right.
And
no, there will be none of that today.
No, like if you hit a bad shot, you're not going to reach for your lower back.
No, I might curse, but I'm not going to reach for my lower back.
That's not allowed here. That's not allowed.
That's after the junior clinic. That's after the
only
junior
after
clinic.
the junior clinic.
Junior clinic at 9:05 today.
Boy, it's
9:05.
It's going to be good.
Edwards made the road trip.
I know. We've got the entire gang here. Edwards here. And what do you think, Edward? Yeah. Big deal so far, huh? Got a thumbs up?
Yeah, you might want to sit over here and, be part of the show.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you got going on over there? Edward brought the whole family.
They really did. This has turned into a family outing.
Saw him at dinner last night, and I mean, everybody looks happy to be on the road. I remember those days, and then they're not happy to be on the road anymore for the old sports guy.
Yeah.
But everybody's happy.
Everybody's happy. They're snoozing right now. My son will be here later for the junior clinic.
Start him early.
He's almost 2, so it's time to get going.
Formative years, though.
And what better instructor than Bart? I was concerned when I woke up this morning. I went upstairs, started some coffee, and Bart was just hacking and coughing in his room. So I was I didn't know what was going on, but I think we're okay now.
I remember that from last year. Is that every day for you?
Yeah, it's post-nasal drip. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's just something.
How do you play through that?
I hate you guys so
Is
much.
that the injury?
I'm gonna go to the range.
Is that the
Do
injury?
you
Or is that
think
another
the
thing?
post-nasal drip contributes to the sore lower back?
I do not.
No.
It's not, and it's not a lower back situation.
Well, what is it?
It's a shoulder.
That's
It's a
right.
shoulder
Shoulder.
situation.
Shoulder.
Are your glutes firing?
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
The glutes are good.
For the love of God, I'm fine.
Okay. All right.
Oh, God.
Well, you opened this
You're
door.
the one who started talking
Yeah.
about it.
You opened this door.
I'm
And-
nothing if not honest and transparent. Something that college athletics could learn from a little bit.
If you were a baseball
Learn from
player
you.
and this was pregame, would you walk up to DVH and say, "Hey, I've been hacking this morning,
But I
I've
can
got
go."
icy hot on, but I can go."
No, I wouldn't say anything because
You-
I'd just be ready to
Okay.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
That'd be smart.
It's
'cause-
understood
yeah,
that you're
it's smart.
ready.
I'm always ready.
Okay.
I don't know why you said anything to us.
Yeah, why'd you bring it
Yeah.
up then?
You asked.
No.
Well, we did. We asked why you hadn't hit a ball.
Oh, yeah.
Why he
that's
hadn't-
right.
Why he
Yeah.
hadn't practiced.
And that's
why
when he
hadn't been
said
out
he had
there.
been injured.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
injured.
But he's ready to go today. What's your aura ring telling you?
I have no idea. I haven't even looked.
See, that's the smartest thing I've heard from you. in
It's a
while.
really
I
casual
would not
approach.
check that.
No,
I
I'm
can't help
going.
but notice the casualness of Bart's approach.
Matter of
Some
fact.
might call it lackadaisical, but some might call it matter of fact. But Bart always knows what his aura ring has to say. He is always mimicking a golf swing in the office. I mean, this is a guy that lives and breathes golf.
Can you give us one right now? Just like a
Just a
dry,
swing.
just a
Come
dry
on,
swing
just a
like
dry
you do
swing.
during
Come
the
on.
breaks, like you were yesterday.
Come on, stand up for
When
the
you
people.
stood
Come
up.
on.
Yeah, would
Don't you guys want to see Bart stand?
yeah.
Come on, Bart.
Look at him.
Come
Look
on,
at
Bart.
him.
Yeah.
Wake him up.
Oh,
Come on,
you
Bart.
got up
All
a
right,
little
here, let's
Here we
gingerly
go.
there. You can take the headset
Yeah.
off.
Yeah,
No,
no.
The headset might be good.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the
Yeah,
headset
there we
on
go. Oh,
Yeah. mhm.
oh,
There we go.
man.
That
Oh,
looks
my gosh.
Okay,
Beautiful swing.
it's a little more difficult with the headset on.
Yeah.
Garrett's the best golfer in the room. One of the best golfers here. Played golf his whole life. What did you think of that?
Hey,
Thumbs up.
Thumbs
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a headset. I got a cord in the way here.
Yeah, well, if that cord wasn't there, it'd be perfect.
Yeah, well, you won't be there during the round. So we'll be okay.
Wow.
I hope I shoot 80 and just
I
I'm
hope
gonna
you
I'm
do
gonna I'm gonna
too.
flip you guys off.
I hope you do too. I hope you
McIntyre.
shoot 80.
You're the McIntyre dude.
This is reverse. We're actually helping you, Bart.
Are you?
We're motivating you.
Is that really what
You're
it
going to
is?
shoot 83 today. And, if those guys hadn't given me such a hard time this morning, I probably wouldn't have shot 83.
Mm.
So this is tough love.
So you're gonna want a thank you is what you're saying after.
Well, I
yeah.
mean, maybe a parting gift of some sort.
Hogs won 6-3
They messed around and let the Razorbacks get hot,
they
didn't they?
did, yeah.
They didn't put them
6
away when
straight.
they were reeling, and now they've gotten hot.
6 straight wins.
I know.
And what did you say before we went on the air about playing with a lead and
Pitching
getting
with a
started?
lead. Pitching with a lead. I think Dietz said this last night, and it's true. You get an early lead. It's amazing how well those pitchers pitch. It's amazing how much command they suddenly find when they've got a lead, and that makes a big, big difference. And you look at the timely hitting. You look at what's happened offensively over the past couple of weeks, and everything works together: pitching, hitting, defense, whole deal. It's a rhythm to the game when you're playing well, and right now they found it.
So for Bart, that's kind of like getting off to a good start.
It is very, very similar.
Get it 2 or 3 holes under your belt. You're 1 under par. You're feeling good at that point.
No,
Playing with a lead.
that's right.
You're playing with a lead.
You guys
Yeah,
are betting
make an
against
early
me, aren't
birdie.
you?
No, Bart, I would never bet against you.
I wouldn't put money on it.
I mean,
I
Yeah.
shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
I might put money on
I
it.
wouldn't bet
Um,
against you.
I wouldn't be betting against you personally. I would just be betting on the outcome. Like, it wouldn't be personal towards you. It'd just be
How's it not?
it'd be the outcome.
How's
Well,
it
I mean,
not?
or is it personal for you when you didn't take Rory and you took the guys that didn't win? Was that personal for you, or were you just betting on an outcome?
That's a little bit of a different situation.
How is it different?
I don't do a radio show with Rory McIlroy.
Money.
So if
money.
you did,
Money's money. Would you say, well, I'm going to lose money on this game because, I like Bo, and, Bo's been good to me, and Bo thinks this team's going to win, so I'm going to go with Bo. Do you do that?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Usually not.
All right, we got to hit a break. 877-377-6963. That's a fancy coffee cup, Edward. Did you get that here? Oh, you brought that
from home?
From the Airbnb or from the house?
You got to
From
stop
the River
back
House.
by. Got to stop back by and drop it off.
Yeah. Well, he's got to go back and get his family. So
Yeah, well,
there's a
it's
good
true.
chance
Yeah,
he
it's
is
true.
going to return. Today's show is brought to you by Big Creek Golf and the Big Creek home sites here on the golf course today. Special show live at Big Creek where Bart's trying to break 90. If you want to jump in here, give us your thoughts. Keys to Bart's round is what we're looking for today. By the way, can we do a poll result when we come back on the Taylor Green question yesterday? Will Taylor Green ever start one NFL game at quarterback?
We need to revisit those poll results.
Yeah, we got to.
We say it, or at least I do. I say it, then forget about it.
We got to come back to them. 6:16. We got a crew here already this morning. If you're in the area, we're at the Big Creek Country Club. Come by and see us.
Really make me want to call you a moron. I'm not going to do that, but I want to.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Looking for tough, reliable equipment from folks who feel like neighbors? WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. They're big hog fans, just like you, and they're always ready to help you find the right equipment for your job. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust to get the work done right. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcat machines, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today. There's never a good deal good enough with a bad person. Still a bad deal.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you?
Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Light by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Light by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass. Raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
My biorhythms were like screaming over the weekend. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt it the minute I walked into the casino Thursday night. I knew it was going to be well. I knew things were going to go well. I could feel it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We set. All right, here we go.
For Mountain Home, Arkansas, Big Creek Country Club. Arthur is on the line. Can we punch Arthur up? We're going to take his call real quick. I don't have the phones up, Riley. You might have to do it. Arthur calling in from Vermont. Arthur, good morning.
Good morning. I have a couple of takes on the football team, and I disagree with a guest you had on earlier in the week. That I think as long as KJ doesn't get hurt, I think we have a really it's almost kind of like before Sterner finally broke through. I think we have a really underrated quarterback, and he did. I mean, he was the better quarterback when he actually played last year than Palin. Now, it wasn't a big sample size, but those were some pretty elite defenses he was going up against also. It still remains to be seen if we're as good at running back, tight end, and O-line as we were last year. But I don't think we have to be as good as I mean, Dallas Washington is really a special talent, and Rohan Jones was a truly dynamic tight end. And I don't know if they can replace him, but I think if we don't turn the ball over, that's negligible. But the big difference on this team, and it's the first time since Charlie Partridge was here that I trust the person that was reporting on this defensive line.
Yeah.
That they're going to be good on defense. He wouldn't say that because every year that guy always says the same thing, man. This defensive line just isn't quite there. And I think that once again, I would like to shout out to the people who are responsible for this NIL and putting this roster together. I know a lot of people complain, but I feel lucky to be a Razorback fan. Wow. That we have some people that are willing to put up what's necessary to be good. And I mean, last year's team, I know they put a lot of money in last year, but there was 5 losses within 11 points. So it was close. They just, they seen the light that, that the defense needs to, they needed some more on defense. And, but I feel good about what Arkansas has. And then I would like to say that was a big win over Georgia yesterday. Since Dave Van Horn, I mean, the guy's amazing. The pitcher for Georgia, Georgia, that was only his 11th true road game of his career, and he had never pitched in front of that many people in his life, and it definitely showed. I think he gave up 3 runs before how many wild pitches, but that was a big win. And then I got a good feeling for. I know Bart doesn't think I'm a fan of his, but I really believe maybe the best thing was I think he's going to break 90. I just got that feeling. Wow. I just get that.
Wow. Kiss of death.
Arthur on your side.
There went the kiss of death right there.
Thank you,
the
Arthur.
Broadcaster's jinx, Arthur. Arthur, thank you. Thank you for those thoughts.
Yeah,
Thank you for
have a
the
good
call.
day.
You have a great
Have a good
Friday. I
weekend.
forgot it was Friday.
Yeah, it is.
That's why we're hearing from Arthur.
Yeah.
Riley, great job on the phone. Riley's been left all alone in the studio to get the show on the air.
Yeah, it feels weird just sitting here all by myself.
Yeah, are you?
I'm used to just like being over to just see y'all, but now I'm just.
I know it's weird
by
in
myself.
there. But stay there.
I will. I will not move. I promise. I
Please
promise.
Do not leave.
Please don't go anywhere. Stay there. But
I will. I will.
It is a little weird. Hey, Philip has joined us from Mountain Home. The last time we were here, how old were you, Philip? Here, put that right here.
I think I was still 13. I might have been 12.
Okay. So, do you know how old you are now?
Last time I checked, 13.
You're 13 now. So what
Oh,
grade?
you're a
What
teenager.
grade are we in?
What?
Seventh. Yeah, 7th grade. How about Philip here, everybody?
Yeah.
Philip calls the show occasionally. We haven't heard from you lately. Is it because of just the depression of the Razorbacks and football and?
Mostly. I didn't. After Arkansas won the SEC championship, I was gonna call, but I can't get up as early as I used to.
Yeah.
Well, you're a teenager now. You've got that wild nightlife stuff going on. It's hard to burn it at both ends.
It's true. It's so true. Remember being a kid, you're like, I'm going to get up early with my dad. And then you get to be, I don't know, you're not 10, you get to be 11 or 12 or 13. You're like, I'm not doing that.
When
you
I was
say it the night
13,
before, and you're
oh
like,
my
I'm not
gosh.
getting up.
When I was 13, I didn't see this time of the morning. I'll give you credit for being here.
Yeah. How hard was it to get up today? Did you stay up late last night?
I did not. In fact, Caleb came into my room and woke me up twice.
Yeah? Like your own
Well, what
personal
for?
snooze button.
This morning?
You have to come here.
Oh, what a brother. How about Caleb, everybody?
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
getting the
good
job
big
done
brother.
right there.
Well, what are your general thoughts on the state of Arkansas athletics?
Well, I think that the football team's going to be better than last year. At least anything better than 2 wins is an improvement overall. But what was his name? Arthur.
Yeah,
Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur was saying he was saying that KJ Jackson was very underrated. There is still, I like to believe. I would like to see it when I would like to believe it when I see it.
Kind of like Bart.
Yeah, because I don't know if KJ Jackson really. I don't know if KJ Jackson can really, break out. But Taylon Green had his moments, but he also had when his highs are highs, his lows are really low.
Yeah, it's good.
And
thoughtful.
KJ Jackson's a good guy. I've only met him twice, but in the games that he did show show massive improvement over Taylon Green when he was not doing great. Especially against Texas, he had 2 touchdowns, and but I do think he could be good. And is he still in a quarterback competition with our other?
Well, they say that they are. I think KJ Jackson is the guy. If you went and watched practice, I think you'd probably say that's probably the guy. And I remember Chuck and Quinn saying the first time they ever saw him throw a ball, that was 2 years ago.
Against UAPB.
Yeah, when they won, 100-0 and scored on every possession. And he got in the game, and you're like, man, the ball just comes out of his hand different. And we saw some of that when he played. To me, I think what I'm looking forward to is to see if this team is, from a personnel standpoint, Clay reported after being at practice yesterday, that this team has more quality line prospects than anything he's seen in the last decade. They're bigger, look more physical, all that. So I want to see what the personnel looks like when they get out there and actually play a game. But the other thing is, are they just sort of put together, disciplined? They're not beating themselves. There's not something stupid happen every game. And by that, I mean, false starts or, big fumbles or you're turning it over. I mean, how many games were they in? So if the roster's a little bit better and they feel more organized, more put together, I'd like to say just better coached overall. But I don't want to take a shot at Sam Pittman because I thought Pittman did some good things here. But Silver feels really detailed, and it seems like he's building a culture. And I think when you watch your team play, that's what you want to see. You want to see they look like they're put together well.
Got to value possession of that ball. I mean, you've got to value possession of the football. And I know that sounds boring. And it's one of those things that you say over and over
The
again.
ball's the program.
But the ball's the game. The ball's everything. And it's you better value it. And if they can reverse those statistics or even just improve on those statistics, their win total will improve. I mean, you look at the games from a year ago when turnovers really told the story. Now, here's the thing. Sometimes we act like turnovers are just all of our own doing, that we just give it away. Sometimes that did happen. Sometimes a block was missed and a helmet got put on the football, or a block was missed and the quarterback got chased down from behind and the ball got stripped. So it does all work together. I was encouraged by what Clay wrote about the guys on the line of scrimmage, and I know they've not played. And we won't even find out as much as maybe we'd like next week when they play the spring game. But from an eye perspective, they do look different. I mean, they do look different. Now, how that translates, I guess we'll find out.
Well, Philip, we got to hit a break, but before we get you out of here, any thoughts for friends, maybe a girl you got your eye on at school you want to say hi to? Any thoughts? We don't want to, don't want to push you out of here without you getting something out there that you need to say.
I would just like to
maybe confess a wrong.
You want to just
whatever's on your heart.
Being an Arkansas fan's already hard enough.
He's got jokes too. And he's winning. And he's winning.
Early in the morning at 6:31. All right, Bart, think Bart's going to break 90?
No, I take it back. No.
Why? Why'd you take it back?
Wow.
If you get injured from having a crick in your neck, I don't know about
post-nasal drip.
There wasn't a crick in the
No,
neck.
he says I'm wrong about that. He says I'm wrong about that.
There was
He
no
said it's
crick
been
in the neck.
going
It's
on
been-
for a year.
It's been an issue
Slept
for
wrong.
over a year.
An injury is like when someone literally snaps their ankle and they have to go
That's
into
an injury to
surgery
you?
for like
Wow.
someone their
Hey,
oblique.
you got to play hurt if you're going to be a part of Phillips' crowd.
All right, Philip. Well, listen, if he
Come on,
does,
man.
if he does break 90, you got to call in on Monday and apologize. Will you do that?
I guess I'm not calling in on Monday.
Well, you
Oh
gotta get up
my
early.
gosh!
Gotta get up
Wow, the
early.
gauntlet has been
Wow.
thrown down. Let's give it up for Philip, man.
All
Philip,
right.
thanks
I'm
for
not
coming
cla-
by.
I'm not clapping.
Oh, come on, come on! Big Creek Golf and Country Club, Mountain Home, Arkansas, has released brand new home sites right now on the golf course. The first new construction here in 20 years. Premium properties in a great welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks as we're watching the sun come up right here today at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. BigCreekGolf.com. We're at the Big Creek Country Club, breaking Bart on this wonderful Friday.
We got wackos, people. There are wackos everywhere. There are wackos everywhere.
I call them our babe. I mean, you call them wackos if you want.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com. Chuck has thoughts. I'm going to have some coffee and let you guys roll for a while. This is going to be good.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here, you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox.
Yeah.
And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And I mean, even the media list, I'm getting like listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, like from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I'd spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation room situation.
What's happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because like Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. Like, I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just like, here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
You know, Oaklawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oaklawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas, and they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. If you listen closely, you can actually hear society crumbling. If you listen closely.
You can.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Well, the early reviews, or at least the early predictions. Bart, you got about half the people with you, and well, some don't think you're going to be able to pull it off. Let's just put it that way.
I would actually argue that it is pretty much 100% of the texters think I'm not going to.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
He was trying I got it right here, though. I see it.
Well,
I see it.
All right, then let me just rephrase that. Bart, nobody thinks you're going to be able to pull this off.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, no one.
Yeah.
Not a single human being thinks you're going to be able to do this.
Let the haters be your motivators.
There you go.
Yeah.
I should go get my Buy Haters T-shirt for you to wear during the round.
Yeah.
You can wear that in celebration.
Yeah.
You can wear that in celebration. We're at the
just
Big
got to
Creek
believe in yourself.
Golf and Country Club. This is our favorite show of the year. Our favorite Friday of the year. Did it last year. We're back. And Brent Eden is the golf superintendent here, and he has the course set up. He has set the course up. He knows where the pins are. He knows how difficult it's playing. They can make Big Creek very difficult, and they can make it not as difficult.
He already knows Bart's score.
You
already know the score.
I watched Bart last year. I know.
You know
I
what
know
he's going to shoot
well,
today, don't
I
you?
feel bad because I woke up with a crick in my neck this morning, so I know what he's going through. Right? You know?
He's got some icy hot.
Hey, I do too.
Yeah,
So
there you go.
Salon pause.
Wow.
Now you know how Augusta.
I turned 50 and Bart's walking around with icy hot.
Right? We're just doing a Price is Right commercial.
Well, I mean, it's
salon pause.
Maybe so.
This is going in a bad direction. No, you know how Augusta has fast greens, and then the U.S. Open they push everything to the edge. We're not doing that today, Bart. How's
great.
that?
That's great.
But we're not going to take it easy.
That's fine.
So
is it easier or harder or about the same as last year?
Well, I can honestly say it's probably going to be a little harder because we've got obviously the Big Chief coming up this weekend.
Yeah,
and
tougher pin locations.
I think the pin locations are going to be fair.
Okay.
Yeah. Enough.
Favorable or fair?
We don't like to embarrass people.
He said fair.
Fair.
Fair. Which is usually code for they're going to be tough.
No.
Well, it's not. They're not like on a false front and on a side of a.
Yeah. No, we're not going to embarrass him or anything.
Tucked
like
in
that.
a corner.
I'll do that myself. That'll be fine.
We are triple cutting, triple rolling greens.
Pretty fast.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Hope so. Yeah.
True.
That's not for Bart though. Like I said, this is more for the tournament this weekend. So.
Well, I think you prefer fast greens.
I do.
You don't want to have to whack the ball.
I prefer
on a putting stroke.
The faster the better.
Yeah.
For me.
Good. Hopefully, these are to your liking.
What number is the hole, the par 3 that the pin can be right behind the big tree?
13.
That's 13. And
is the pin behind the big tree?
Maybe. Maybe.
So what's the play there for Bart?
So if the pin is behind the tree, hit the center of the green, 2-putt, walk off, and be smiling as you do it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do that.
Yeah.
Or at least attempt to do that.
Do that on every green.
I was going to say that.
That sounds like a great strategy just for the day in general.
What kind of?
I'm going to here's what I'm going to do. Now that I've played the course, right, and have some of that knowledge.
Course knowledge.
Yeah. I'm going to play to the front of a lot of these greens. I'm going to probably take a club less into a lot of the greens.
Stay below the hole.
Stay below the
strategy.
hole.
We played Wednesday. We had a big group out, and I will say I took half a club more. So I don't want to confuse you here or anything.
But okay, then scrap everything I just said, and we're going to adjust the strategy on the fly.
Well, I mean, it's different on every hole, but would you rather be shorter or longer if you
just
were?
Depends.
Yeah,
depends on where the hole location is.
Yeah.
He's got a great caddy today with Garrett, and I think Garrett has all the knowledge in the world, probably more than I do.
Here's the thing about Garrett.
Is there a four caddy? Is there a four caddy?
I will. So, of course, I will be there helping him.
You're
not,
the rules official.
Yeah, I'll be there helping him not fall off the rails.
Yeah. All right.
And we don't want to see embarrassment.
Superintendent trying to help him, but also make sure he's following the rules. And then he's got Garrett. Here's the thing about Garrett. And Garrett watched you play last year, and after the round was over, he said, "Man, if I'd have known Bart didn't know what he was doing, he would have shot 85 today. I would have told him this, and I would have told him that." But you have to be willing to listen. You got to put all your faith and trust in what Garrett tells you.
I don't listen to you guys.
But
you're a selective listener.
Yeah.
You're a selective listener.
Right. I select who I want to listen to.
The Chevy of Fayetteville Situation Room is mobile today, and it's all day.
It is.
It is on the road here at the Big Creek Country Club. What are the holes out here that can get you in trouble? Like where you got to be smart.
Key holes.
Like you just key holes.
Well, I think and this goes back to Bart last year. If anybody actually watched it, he had a great start. Right, started out hot, and everybody thought, oh, he's going to shatter this thing, and then he gets to about 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you started to see some chink in the armor.
Yeah.
But that's typical. 6, 7, 8, 9 here are very difficult. 10's a wide open par 5, and then 11 and 12 can be difficult, and then you play 17 and 18. And I think 12 was the downfall last year.
12 was the downfall last year.
Yeah.
Just like at Augusta.
So
for a lot of people.
We've got to, if we can get through that closing stretch of the front 9 and just kind of limit any damage and just be in a good spot, I'll feel pretty good.
Well, you got that par 5 to get right. On
that's
10.
Right.
That's right. You get through 9, you got a wide open par 5.
That I believe that, and I think it was Garrett that termed it this, but 7, 8, 9, long par 4, hard par 4, and then another long par 4. They've termed it the gauntlet I think
Okay.
Garrett may have termed that when he was in high school here. But it truly is a gauntlet because you got to hit some quality shots those 3 holes. And so, yeah, if you can get through that, be all right.
The key is stay away from the big numbers.
If I can play those 3 holes in 3 over,
yeah, perfect.
I'll be
perfectly
All right,
fine.
you've seen Bart play. You know the course better than anybody. What number does he have to hit through 9 to have a realistic shot? I mean, if we're going to, rearrange our bets at the turn, what's the number that you feel like Bart needs to be at if he's going to do this?
That seems like a gambling question.
Well, it is a gambling question. It's a pure gambling question.
Make no mistake, Chuck is going to have money on the line.
There are a lot of people that want to know.
I feel like if he can make it through the front 9 at about 8 over, somewhere around there, which I think you were around there last year. And that your downfall last year was not the golf per se. It was that you ran out of gas. They made you do so much work early in the morning that by the time you got to the last few holes,
this time.
Yeah. You wore down.
I wore down. It was hot.
It's hot.
I wore down. I wore down in the
gonna be
heat a
hot
little
today.
bit.
We've got to get the team on board. All these big time golfers have teams.
Sure they do.
So we've got to get the team on board. We got to get the cookies out there. We got to get the drinks out there.
Protein bars. Protein bars.
That's
You
right.
gotta have
That's
protein
right.
bars.
So
Whatever he needs. Whatever he needs.
That's what. At Big Creek, that's what we do.
Well, that's why we're here today, Brent. Brent Eden's superintendent here at Big Creek, bigcreekgolf.com. Check it out. Come out and see it. If you haven't been to Big Creek, man, it's an awesome site. And they've got home sites right here now available. First construction in 20 years. If you're looking for a place to relocate, this is a great place to do it. Brent, thanks for making time for us.
Appreciate you guys.
Good to see you. We'll see you out there on the course as Bart tries to break 90.
Dale, good morning. You're on the Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, my gosh. I'm finally on.
You're on.
I've been listening to you guys forever. You guys are awesome.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com.
If you haven't tried a flight by Yingling, you're missing out on the great taste of Yingling that is a light beer. It's the next generation of light beer. Get it on draft, in the can, the new skinny cans, and now the new 16-ounce resealable twist-off aluminum bottle. Perfect for any occasion. It's just 95 calories, and you're still enjoying a Yingling. Take your beer game to new heights with Flight by Yingling, the next generation of light beer.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And, Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. When it comes to sports and work, we all understand preparation, performance, and recovery. And that's exactly how the Sweat No Edge works. I'm in the program myself. I've told you about it before. It's designed for men who want to stay competitive as they age with hormone therapy for low testosterone, peptide therapy, metabolic testing, in-body scans, weight loss, and so much more. If you want to feel like you once did, get the free consultation. Log on to sweatnomcosmetic.com or just search the Sweat No Edge. This is not interesting. It's just interesting to us.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Pascal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Pascal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopascal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Pascal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to jamesboyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutoPark.com. That's FayettevilleAutoPark.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you don't know who you are, don't know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. You know, I did remind myself yesterday, nobody held a gun to your head and made you do this.
That's good self.
I had a little self-talk yesterday.
I didn't know you had those.
They're generally brief. Yeah, we don't get too deep, but every once in a while they do happen.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Bart's getting antsy.
Taking in his bag.
Yeah, he's over there. He's got his driver out, working on his grip,
I'm just checking.
Making
I'm
sure
checking
he's
the bag.
got all the stuff he needs
What
for
are
the
you
day.
looking for in there?
Yeah.
Well, I was a little concerned that I might have left the tool to change out the driver shaft in my other bag, and so I wanted to just make sure that I had it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand why you're thinking about changing your driver shaft at all.
Well, I have a new shaft.
You're not trying to get a spot on the tour. You're just trying to break 90.
Yeah, well, I understand that, but I'm trying something just because.
So today's National Crawfish Day, and they're having a crawfish boil tonight in your honor here at Big Creek.
Well, it's definitely not in my honor.
Yeah, National.
I appreciate that.
They also National Cheese Bowl Day, which is what you will be if you don't break 90. You'll be at National Cheese Bowl. And then it's National Haiku Day. And I ask this question every year: what is a haiku?
Yeah.
What is it, Edward?
Well, it's a it's a poem. It's structurally made based on the amount of syllables in each line. And so it's a 3-line poem, 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
Could you cite an example?
Sure.
Would you mind?
The Chuck and Bo Show, live on location right now. We love Bart Pullman.
Well, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Pullman.
Yeah.
2 syllables.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good
pull
one.
men.
Yeah, that's
Pullman.
good.
It is
No,
2
no,
syllables.
you did great.
Pull men. It's when your chin goes down. That's what they teach you in grade school.
So
And that's
national.
a haiku right there. What
Yes.
you just
Yeah.
did is a haiku.
Hey, you can put anything.
You can do one right now.
It's
Chuck.
really hard to do right on the spot.
Yeah,
Right, but
no,
you did it.
you were freestyle.
Yeah.
We could ask AI to give us a haiku.
Yeah, I'm sure if I should have given
Edward
me a
the
beat.
freestyler.
You want a beat?
Yeah.
Bart can give you a beat, and you can do that. That'd
Yeah.
be good. So National Haiku Day is the same thing it was last year.
Send everybody listening, text in your Breaking Bart themed haikus. We'll read the best one.
Yes, we will. We'll read all. of them.
That I think we need to hear some. If I had a little more time, it could have been more.
Oh, it
you know,
was great.
polished.
Yeah,
Well, no, it was terrific.
We got a dozen Pro V1Xs we're giving away here today. You got to sign up. Just come sign up. We got a golf bag that looks just like Bart.
Be like
There's
Bart.
the Chuck and
No, it
Bo
looks
logo.
just like my
nice.
golf bag. It doesn't look like me. Just
They'll
to
hold that up in front of the
clarify.
camera, will you?
Yeah.
Chuck, I don't know if you can see it, but it's the Chuck and Bo
That's a
logo
beauty.
golf ball. If you see one of these
Pro
out on
V1X.
a golf course anywhere and you call the show, we'll give you something. And it'll probably come straight out of Bart's golf bag. Chuck and Bo Show, Big Creek, breaking Bart today.
Haskell Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Pascal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopascal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Pascal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
With Arkansas baseball, softball, and basketball seasons in full swing, there's no better place to catch all the action than Walk On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, you won't miss a single play. Enjoy mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like po' boys and gumbo, plus the best burgers, draft beers, and cocktails that keep fans coming back. It's incredible food and a game day atmosphere like none other. With 5 locations across Arkansas, it's Walk On Sports Bistro. We live for this.
This is Chuck Barrett, and I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye Associates for my recent cataract surgery. They took great care of me. You have to have good vision to be the voice of the Razorbacks, and I'm glad I trusted my eyes to McDonald Eye. I learned patients of all ages have a lot of options when it comes to modern surgery to reduce or even eliminate your eyeglasses. They've been taking care of patients for over 50 years, and that says a lot. So for your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at mcdonaldeye.com.
Interviews, highlights, behind-the-scenes access, and so much more. Varsity Vibe is your go-to for high school athletics in Arkansas. Learn the stories of coaches and players in our Varsity Vibe podcast. See the biggest plays and the best performances highlighted on our social media platforms. And if newsletters are more your style, we've got that too. High school sports at your fingertips. Varsity Vibe, elevating the game.
Donuts, Red Bull, and lottery tickets. I mean, how could you want anything
Courtesy of
more?
the Chuck and Bo Show.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. I still think there's a right way to do things, and money has become part of this equation. But if you go back to the right way to do things, I recruit you. We have a great system. You want to be a part of this system. You want to go here, improve your game. While you're here, we're going to win. We're going to put some other guys that are like-minded with you. We're going to create some connectivity, some chemistry, but we're all on the same page here to try to develop you for what you eventually want to become, okay? That whole thing, to me, is still at the core of the foundation of how you're going to build a successful program. We've added money into that equation, and I get that, and you've got to play that game to a certain extent. But when it becomes more about the money than it becomes about that, I think that's where it all gets screwed up for programs and players.
There's only 4 or 5 programs, though, that have that luxury. Fortunately for us, we're one of them. A program like Miami, they don't necessarily have that luxury. They're chasing. Program like Louisville, they're chasing.
I think Kentucky's been chasing a little bit. Since
they have been
and
chasing.
I'm not trying to pick on them in this.
No, they've been chasing
case.
some. They've been chasing.
But I think what was interesting about that whole deal is they went and hired Mark Pope, but then they tried to make up the difference between Pope and Cal and act like they were the same by spending money on players. And look, they weren't terrible. I mean, they had a formidable roster. But I just think there's really something too. You're right. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Chuck. There's really something too, though, when it becomes about that money, it becomes about something different than you really need in your organization.
Because you've overpaid for it. I mean, that's the thing that, I mean, we can talk about this till 10 o'clock in the morning, but that's the part that drives me nuts about the transfer portal. People say, well, you got to have money. You got to have money. Yeah, you do. But at some point, let's spend our money wisely.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
I told you yesterday, he's like Mike Judge, the creator of Beavis and Butthead, a Rice graduate like myself.
You went to school with a guy who created Beavis and Butthead?
He was about 2 years older than me, Bo.
King of the Hill, too.
Mike Judge has no connection whatsoever to Rice University.
You guys are...
No.
If the guy wants to go through life thinking he went to college with the creator of Beavis and Butthead, what's the harm?
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night, love y'all to death, Jeff.
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to
The show of record for Razorback fans.
I'm at my Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "What's heard on the Chuck and Bo Show?"
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still happy.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
The sun's coming up. The anticipation is building. We are live at Big Creek.
It's a beautiful morning.
Golf and Country Club, Mountain Home, Arkansas. Ground zero for Breaking Bart today. The crowd's already gathering. School buses,
Yeah,
kids. It's unbelievable.
You can see the stir. The sun's coming up, and it's beautiful.
I mean, it's like the day's beginning now.
I stepped outside during the last break.
We watched you.
It felt great.
We watched you.
It feels great out there.
At Oak Lawn, we watched the horses warm up. When the sun's coming up, here at Big Creek, we watch you stand out there and contemplate life.
Yeah.
What today is bringing
with the
for
occasional mimic of a golf swing.
Yeah.
You know, it's
that's That's for the show.
Yeah.
You know,
no, I understand.
That's for sure.
The show comes first.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Always.
show comes first.
Always.
We did have some people texting in wondering what's at stake.
Well,
pride.
Edward said everything.
Yeah.
Pride.
Yeah. What's at stake, really?
Pride.
Pride.
This is
Pride's
a pride
at
thing
stake.
for me.
Well, in my
Yeah,
case,
pride.
$100. But I can't speak for everybody else.
Which side did you wager on,
Well,
Chuck?
I'm just saying I got $100
Which
riding
side
on
did
this.
you wager on?
I'm just saying if you get to 17 and hit one into the woods and you hear somebody high-fiving, it might be me. I'm just saying.
Oh, let's not kid ourselves. You won't be there at 17.
No, you're right about that part. But
what are we doing with this sucker right here?
Yeah, that's exactly
what do we
right.
do? Here's what's at stake.
Yeah.
Here's what's at stake is we break Bart. This is 100.
Yeah,
okay?
I see that.
So if you shoot 100, you owe me 100. How about that? If you break 90, you get 100.
Yeah.
Is that a fair bet?
Sure.
If you shoot somewhere between 90 and 100, then we just keep our money.
Okay.
But if you shoot 100, you owe me one of these.
What do I get if I hit a hole in one today?
Well, my gosh. Wow. We at that
you
point
get the
all bets
privilege
are
of
off.
buying everybody drinks. That's how it works at the golf course. You get
That's
the
right.
privilege.
We'll contribute to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll help with that. If you hit a hole in one,
I might walk off the course if I hit a hole.
Well,
in
I
one today.
think
I
that'd be
might like it.
appropriate.
Just might be over at that point.
That's
I
like
might,
a mic drop.
Yeah, I might just be like, you know what, we're done here.
Leave your bag. Just everything. Just walk off.
I'm out.
Now,
I'm just gonna walk into the
I have
sunset.
to ask you, when you walked out here and you were looking at the course, and by the way, all the tables and chairs are set up for the celebratory crawfish boil after your bus night. What was going through your mind? What were you thinking out there?
Well, I was just kind of taking it all in, and just kind of thinking about, hey, I like getting off to a good start. I was looking over at number one.
Yeah.
And
What's a good start? I mean, where do you want your tee shot to go?
Well, I'd like to fade it off the fairway bunker.
Yeah.
That's what I would like
Is that
to
like
do.
a slice?
I'd like to start it I would like to start it at the fairway bunker and fade it back into the middle of the fairway.
Gary,
last
you need
year,
to come over here and talk to your
last year I overcooked
subject today.
I overcooked it and was down by the trees with my opening tee shot and ended up making bogey or even double, I think, on one.
Yeah, double.
And that was not a good start. So we gotta hit a better tee shot on one today. Let's get off to a good start, get off and running, and take it from there.
So Garrett.
Yep.
You are are you the general manager here?
Yeah, vice chairman.
Well, there you go.
No, I'm not
the general manager. Is so much
Introduce
more.
yourself. Full name, position, please.
Garrett Wilhite, working with Clay Maxey, help out at the club. Vice chairman.
Vice chairman.
Yeah.
Clay's our chairman here. Brent's our superintendent and president, and we got our head pro that's also general manager.
The last time I played in a scramble here, he was on the team opposite us, and I think he shot 68 on his own ball. I'm not kidding. I think he shot 68 on his own ball that day. And of course, the other two guys on the team, all they were doing was talking trash. They had zero to do. He shot basically, took every shot.
Almost beat you by himself.
Well, yeah.
But let him tell you how it ended.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we're not getting out of here today
is this
without
where he
that
made
story.
the putt? Is this where he made the putt?
Yeah. There were some Jordan shoes on the line that Clay had said he was going to buy the other team if they won. And we pressed on the last hole down like, I don't know, 4 shots. And I don't know, somehow like a 80-foot putt went in. I don't know how far it was. Maybe 50 feet.
The moment it left your putt, it was destined to go in.
I know I hit it as hard as I could. It's like a driver. Like, I can't hit it any further. I could not have hit the putt any further than I hit it. That's how.
And bang.
And then I had to
it went
step
in.
up and make a 12-footer to shoot 90 right after
It was
all
a heck
that.
of a bogey right there.
It was. Yeah. Congratulations. So, Garrett, you hear Bart talking, and you're going to help him around the course today. As you hear Bart talk in the first hour of the show and all the proclamations and where he wants to hit the ball off the bunker and fade it, I just see you kind of like smiling and nodding your head. Like, how many things have you heard today that when you get out there, he's going to realize, nope, that's not what we're doing?
Well, I think he's got the right idea on hole one.
Thank you.
We're going to cut it off the bunker. It's its natural ball
Oh,
flight.
he can talk his way into a round of 80.
One's a little gentle handshake to get you started into the round.
Yeah.
This tee shot on 2 is kind of where it gets started there. You got to, blow it left. You got all the room you can do. If we took the 3-wood out of the bag last time we were here, He shoots 82.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
He
Well,
was-
he's got it
he
with him
had it
again.
going. The three wood was what cost him that.
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
what caught him that,
He had
cost him
2
that day.
duffs on the second hole,
Second
and he had
hole.
a lost ball.
Cost him on 12, which was the demise of the round.
Which is unusual because usually that is the most steady club in my bag. It really is.
Okay.
And the club I feel most confident in.
So he's not taking it out of his bag.
But no,
He's
no
already
matter
not
what
he's
you
already
say,
not listening.
He's
to
not
the thing.
listening to anything you're saying.
I'm going to do exactly as I'm told.
Okay. All right. That's what he said.
Hey.
So yeah, I just take that 3-wood and put it in your car.
If he says hit 5 iron, I'm going to hit 5 iron.
That's going to be interesting. Well, no, I don't really hit that club well. I hit the
I don't
3-wood.
know. Well, it's easy
Trust.
to follow that through, like, the first 13, 14 holes. But then you get down to the money, and that's when your own, I don't know.
Trust the process.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to trust the process.
Okay. All right. Now, what'd
Get
you
some food
shoot?
in you at the turn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Keep the
hot
energy
dog.
up.
Need a hot dog at the turn. I'll
You
be
did
good
have
to
that
go.
glizzy at the turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You did last year.
Yeah.
Well, Garrett, we we don't look forward to your role in today's outcome.
Man,
there's going to be 18 holes is like Chuck said. That's a long time to spend with anybody. 4 or 5 hours is a long time to spend with anybody.
Where's your money today?
I'm taking the under.
Yeah. All right. Taking the under.
There we go.
All right.
There we go.
Where's your money today? All right, we got some haikus here.
Oh,
Garrett Wilhite, thank you so much.
Thank you,
man.
Absolutely, thank y'all.
Good luck with Bart today. We appreciate you
Yeah.
being here, helping set everything up, helping getting us on the air this morning. First guy here.
Just indulging us, basically.
Yeah, and just putting up with us.
Just
Yeah.
generally indulging us.
All right.
Help get the show notes printed off. I mean, just absolutely just outstanding.
And he can tell you where to hit.
I want to thank Steve Johnson for bringing these cartoons by.
Yeah, they
that,
were nice. Those are
that
good.
he makes. I don't know how well you could see them on camera here, but he made several for each of us, and they're quite creative. And he's obviously got a lot of artistic ability. I saw he sent in a haiku. Green still damp with dew, scorecard blank with dry promise. Bart swings for the stars.
See, that's lovely.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's really nice. We've
Well,
got
it is.
here's one, Seth and Rogers. A day on Big Creek, not for the timid or meek. Bart will bring the heat.
Is that talking about Fireball or like how?
Well, it
you got a
depends.
Fireball in your pocket?
It depends. Depends on how the round's going.
See, I'm still confused on this haiku thing. Edward's over there counting syllables right now, and I was doing the same thing, and I thought, well, the syllables don't match. I thought you said the syllables had to match.
No,
it's 5, 7, 5.
It's 3 lines. It's 5 syllables in the first line, 7 syllables in the second line, and 5 syllables in the third line. There are a few texters who are confused about the format as
They think
well.
it's 575.
It is 575.
But they think it's 757.
Yes, we've had a 757.
It can be confusing.
And I think one had a line with 6 in it, and there it's
You
just
sit there, chin.
yeah. Put your hand beneath your chin, and every
It's a
time your chin
syllable.
touches,
It's
it
a
is
syllable every time
syllable.
you're-
What the hell?
That's what they teach you in like 3rd grade.
You got to put the
I went to 3rd grade twice. I never got taught that.
I can't feel it. 7:12 Chuck and Bo show at Big Creek. Back in a minute.
Let's just be frank. There's been some football games the last few years that have driven people to drinking.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutopark.com. That's FayettevilleAutopark.com. We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And, Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
Promotional.com.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Fine jewelry is about more than just a beautiful piece. It's about the experience of finding it. As the official jeweler of the Arkansas Razorbacks, Blakeman's has been Northwest Arkansas's trusted destination for exceptional jewelry, providing our community with over 35 years of personalized service, world-class diamonds, and crafted custom pieces. Discover the difference of a true luxury experience at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry in Rogers. Blakeman's Fine Jewelry, where Arkansas gets engaged.
He's Chuck Barrett.
He's Bo Mattingly.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
I'll tell you one thing, but listen, what a great show. The best sports show in the state is no doubt the Chuck and Bo Show. No doubt about it.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Good to be at the Big Creek Country Club today. Thanks for making time for us, as always. 7:17 on a Friday, and today we're making way for Bart to break 90, and that's all anybody's talking about. That's some people yesterday or the day before were talking about Taylor Green. Will he get drafted? All that. Do we have poll results?
Yeah, what happened with that poll thing?
Taylor
Will he
Green,
ever start a regular season NFL game?
We brought that up, and I don't know, an hour ago, and we're finally getting back.
Yeah.
We've got results here.
What are the results?
55% said no. 55.2% said no. 44.8% said yes.
Pretty split.
Yeah, I don't know. 55.
Here's another one.
That's a
Does
lot.
Taylor Green ever play receiver in the NFL?
No. No.
You don't think
I
so?
wonder if if it doesn't work at quarterback. By the way, I don't want to say it's not going to work, because he could end up with the right team, and who knows what might happen. And we know he's got tremendous upside, but he's such a good athlete. And Philip said it best, the 7th grader that we talked to earlier, that the highs were so high and the lows were so low. And what do we always hear about a quarterback? You can't have that, right? You can't have catastrophic times. You can have the best of times, but if you have catastrophic times, like today on the golf course, it wipes out all the good previous things you've done. Like you can play and you could be hitting, fairways and getting up and down when you miss the green and you have a catastrophic hole. You can't get it back. I mean, not at your level. Not at your, maybe Rory, maybe one, but even
hardest
Justin
part of
Rose
golf.
can't.
It's the hardest part of
couldn't
golf.
get it back, and so I don't know what that means for you, but just good luck. I mean,
I'm really feeling the support.
Listen,
this
we're
morning,
all
guys.
rooting for you.
Be
We're
sure
all
in your
pulling
mind
for
to
you.
draw plenty of football analogies while you're out on the course
Yeah.
today. When your mind's playing tricks on you,
Yeah.
be sure and draw some football analogies.
Taylor
No,
Green.
I'm just
Taylor Green.
I'm gonna think Rory. That's what I'm gonna do, because you talk about somebody who had a 6-shot lead heading into the weekend at Augusta, completely blew the lead on Saturday, lost the lead on Sunday, and then put it all together and rallied when it mattered most. And that's what I'm gonna aim to do.
I thought
today.
about
Like,
you as I was watching that.
I'm sure you
I
did.
thought that's very similar to how Bart handles his game.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
it always goes at some
honestly,
point.
the only difference
you know.
between you and Rory is he has 10 grams of creatine every day.
Yeah.
That's probably the only difference.
Well, and the 6 major championships.
Well, yeah.
Do we? By the way, do we have a family for the 18th
Have we
green?
found- have
have
we
we
found a
found a family, wife and kids,
Wife
to
and
run
kids
out
that
on the
can run up
green?
to him yet? So
There's so many volunteers.
There's lots
Yeah.
of them.
It's going to be a lottery. You guys probably ought to just do a lottery at the end of the day. Hey, it
We've
looks
got
like
a bucket here. Come sign up.
it
We'll
looks
draw a
like
name
Bart.
out
I
of
mean,
the
he's
hat.
like at 82, going to the 18th. So looks like he's going to do it. And we need a family.
Yeah, we've got people on call.
Yeah.
on
Well,
standby.
good.
They'll be able to get
Good.
them right out of the nail salon and over here in a jiffy.
Sundresses. Sundresses.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. They'll be
Okay,
on,
good.
on the 18th. That
All
bucket,
right.
that sign-up bucket is actually for Bart. I mean, look.
I've watched golf tournaments. I know what happens when a guy wins.
Yeah.
I've seen the family run
we
out
don't
there.
want you to break 90 and hit that euphoric moment and then say to yourself, "That's it." Well, there's got to be, more.
We're making a movie here. There's got to be some editorial license. I mean, not everything in a movie's real. I mean,
really?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Not everything in a movie's real. So, we got to be able to, we got to put something fun together.
Now that you've put it like that, we've got to have a good ending either way. So if he doesn't break 90, we got to have somebody console him. We've got to have the way. It's okay. And then he could say post round, they'll always love me. They being the wife and kids he doesn't know about or their names. They'll always love me no matter what.
It's like those SEC shows you watch, like they follow a team for a week, and then Saturday they just get crushed.
Yeah.
I mean, they just get crushed.
Yeah.
And it's happened to us a time or two. And, it could be like that. There's always a positive word at the end.
Yeah, maybe I actually
Just get Jim Nance out here.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I know what you're talking about, Chuck. I did a show on Kansas football. It was that way every week.
Yeah. You have to
here's a great
build up.
kid. Here's a story.
Yeah.
Let's watch him go play.
Yeah.
Gets ejected at halftime.
That's right. That's right.
There went that. Well, Bart, the sentiment is you're not going to do it. But that's
Here's
I'm a little
here's a
surprised
question.
by
I
that.
want to address this question.
All right,
because
please
it's a
do.
fair question.
Please do.
JT in Hot Springs asks, has Bart ever broke 90?
I think broken's the word you were looking for.
Well, I was just reading the text word for word.
breaking 90.
And yes, many times in my life.
How many?
Countless times.
Back when I was playing golf on a regular basis, I was a low 80s, high 70s golfer. That's
wow.
when I was playing regularly.
Sorry, I had to clear my
I got the
throat
scores. If you'd like to see them, I can pull up. I can pull them up. I can pull them up. They're on the handicap
Chuck
index.
was just reacting on behalf of the audience.
Yeah, I mean,
well, the proof is here. So
it's one collective clear of the throat
liar.
throughout the listening audience.
But so anyway, yes,
Allergies.
to address that, like I feel like people are acting like I'm some sort of hack who doesn't
Well, of
play
course.
golf, who can't find his way around the golf course, and that's just not true. I just haven't been
I think
playing
when
as
people
much
hear
in
you
recent
talk,
years.
Bart, they understand you
So-
know your way around the golf course.
So
I don't think anybody's fooled.
I just want to clear that up. It's a fair question, and so I wanted to.
So,
wanted to address
so
it.
here's my understanding. I've just gotten word, more breaking news.
Oh, boy.
The Flight by Yingling golf cart is in tow.
Wow.
On its way here. It will be here before the start of your round.
That's huge.
You will have the Flight by Yingling golf bag.
They have a tap in there?
Well, I mean, there'll be beer in there.
Yeah.
I'm quite certain there'll be flights, and so you have an unlimited supply of flight. You
Beautiful.
have a flight golf bag. You have a flight
right here.
You have a flight quarter zip. You've got a flight hat. Anything you need and you'll be in a flight golf cart.
Yeah.
This round needs to take flight.
It does.
Yeah. The
And,
next generation of Bart.
The next generation of Bart. I like that. See, this is what I'm talking about. Let's be uplifting.
The only thing that doesn't work for flight in this sponsorship of Bart is it's 95 calories.
Breaking 95.
Not 89.
That would have been the natural.
Yeah.
Breaking 95.
If we could have done this
Well,
before the
I'll
marketing campaign,
I'll just
it would
drink
have been 89
almost.
calories.
I'll just drink almost all of every can.
Okay.
I just
You'll
won't-
drink 90 calories worth?
No, I'll drink 89 calories
Okay,
worth.
all
Of,
right.
Leave a couple sips in there.
Yeah. See, problem solved.
There you go. That's well, I mean, that is a problem solver. How about the Arkansas baseball team?
You know, they messed around and let them get hot.
They are hot.
I mean, they're playing well right now, and all of a sudden you look at this conference. I mean, Arkansas is 2 games back of Georgia now. Beat them tonight, you're game out. I mean, they've come to life. They're playing winning baseball. They got a lead early last night, and man, you get a lead out of the gate, changes everything.
There's a bunch of flight gear in the back of a truck right there.
Oh,
look at that. That's huge.
That's huge.
It is.
Man, that's great.
I mean, there's flight
Gifts
coming
for
out.
everybody.
Everybody. Come sign up, win a flight golf bag. Just put your name on that sheet of paper over there on the bar, throw it in the bucket, and here we go.
The opinions are starting to change on the text line. There's a lot more positive
the
thinking
narrative's
coming
changing.
in. I think we had to get out of the 6 o'clock hour. The 6 o'clock hour is the sour hour. And we've made it past that, and now people are starting to be uplifting.
Break of day.
This is a good one right here.
Sun's up.
Yeah.
Sun's up, guns up.
Eric has a good text here. Jim Nance to interview Bart if he breaks 90. Tom Rinaldi to interview him if he doesn't.
Oh, man.
Tom
That'd
Rinaldi.
be tough.
Nobody gets closer.
That'd be tough.
Tom Rinaldi's going to make Bart cry.
Yeah.
boy.
Make America cry.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that right there, that's how you get America on your side.
That's right.
Have Tom Rinaldi do
Oh,
an
yeah.
interview with you. Heartbreak,
do a little,
disappointment.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
your voice has got to crack at some point while you're talking to him. You know.
It was really hard out there.
So just to recap, Bart has not played a round of golf this year, and he really hasn't
No
practiced.
bad habits. No bad
Really
habits.
hasn't practiced.
Yeah, I have no bad habits.
And the reason that you haven't really played this year is what?
I've been dealing with a shoulder injury.
He slept wrong a couple of weeks ago.
I did not sleep wrong. I've been dealing with the shoulder injury for a while. That didn't allow me to really swing a club. I couldn't swing take the club all the way back. I hate you guys.
You know, I haven't been the same since my colonoscopy.
I'm done. Can I go ahead and start hitting balls? I'm done with this.
Oh my
I'm not taking
I'm
this
so beat
anymore.
up for the vasectomies and colonoscopies of life. I don't even know how I'm going to hit a ball today. I think we got a Proland breakfast special today.
Yes,
ProlandTitle.com
I'm ready to
providing
get to
breakfast. And it's right there. We'll talk to Clay Maxey next. He'll put this all together for us. He'll tell us what's going to happen with the injured Bart in his first round.
He's carried the show, and
2026.
his shoulders are hurting. That's what's going on.
That's what
He's tired of
somebody said.
carrying the show.
Hard work having to carry the show.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
Well, I tried to bring up baseball, and it just went back to you.
Yeah, well.
I mean, it's your day. It's your day. Key to the city's at stake, I'm told.
Wow.
Key to the city.
Wow.
Key to the
That's
city.
that's
what I'm
huge.
told.
That's huge.
That's what I'm told. Hey,
now it's definitely happening.
You can tell Finley Maxey's already been told he doesn't have to go to school today
Yeah.
because he's not here.
That's right.
If that was on the line, he'd be here, like working towards not going to school today.
Yeah, he'd be.
But he's already been
over-encouraging.
told he doesn't have to go.
Yeah. Oh, good for him.
I think he's injured. He's got allergies. He's hurt. He's hurt.
Post-nasal drip.
Said Bart's going to kill us. 7:28, Chuck and Bo, Big Creek Country Club. Good morning.
Derek, you're on the Chuck and Bo Show. Good morning.
How about them hogs, gentlemen?
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Looking for tough, reliable equipment from folks who feel like neighbors? WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. They're big hog fans, just like you, and they're always ready to help you find the right equipment for your job. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust to get the work done right. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcat machines, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork.
Chuck, you've been around a while, and look, I don't mean that ugly, and Bo, you've been around not as long as Chuck.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here, you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox. Yeah. And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And, I mean, even the media list, I'm getting, like, listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, like, from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I'd spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation.
What's happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because like Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. Like, I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just like, here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
Oak Lawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oak Lawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals, all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple. If you listen closely, you can actually hear society crumbling. If you listen closely,
you can.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Proland title is underwriting our breakfast fund. That means every day
it's
we
good
get
right
breakfast
now.
from somewhere. And Clay Maxey went and picked it up for us today.
Thank you,
Proland
Clay.
title throughout Arkansas. There's there are Arkansas people helping Arkansans every day. 45 offices here, independently owned, which means they're not owned by a mortgage company, law firm, or real estate firm. And they have the unique ability to put their clients first and say yes to transactions other companies may not be able to because of their relationships with a huge range of national underwriters. That's how they do it. ProLandTitle.com. ProLandTitle.com bringing us breakfast. Clay Maxey brought breakfast today.
Glad to do it.
Clay,
Glad
thank
to
you.
do it.
Where'd you bring breakfast from? What do we have?
Casey's. Come on.
Pizza's
Hey,
good.
Casey's General Store.
Yeah, how many times a day do you go to Casey's? You
On
think?
average?
Yeah, on average.
2.
2 on
Yeah.
average per day.
Got to get the big.
Well,
drink.
I like
the
to,
big drink.
You know, I like people on each shift, so
Yeah.
I want to be able to talk to the associates that are working on each shift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while, you got to go in there and get.
Well, and then I might
special
actually need
candy
something.
order
You know, there's times of the week that I might actually need gas or something. So then that's a.
But it's a routine for you.
Absolutely.
In Mountain Home to go to Casey's. Hey, Casey's has
It's right
great
there on the
stuff.
main drive.
Yeah.
The breakfast.
The breakfast pizza
I just had
is
some. Sorry.
outstanding.
Sorry, Chuck and I took the pizza.
And the
Yeah,
croissant.
that's okay.
Yeah,
I had a sausage, egg, and cheese croissant that hit the spot.
Oh, Finley's big on the croissants. Yeah, we do those every day.
Where is Finley Maxey today? Last year, it's on the wall here at Big Creek Country Club. A scorecard. Chuck wrote a note on it to get him out of school. And
we're having to reuse the note today.
Yeah.
They were taking it off the wall and
take it out of the frame.
Just take the whole frame. In there.
Yeah.
This is just what happens this time of year. Where is he? Sleeping? He didn't have to.
He's within 500 yards of us.
Yeah, in his bed. Exactly. We got to tell him, man. You got to show up. You got to be here early. We need you. Bart needs you.
For the excuse, I think he's. We're going to say he's sick.
Oh yeah.
Because we do have, we've got school administrators listening.
Yeah. So he's under the weather
because they're trying to schedule the all the bus routes to be able to get all the kids out here for the junior show that Bart's doing. So
Hey, if Bart can be injured, Finley can be sick.
That's
you know.
I was going to say, how does it what are your thoughts? As the guy in charge of the stewardship of the club of Big Creek, and we have this event today, and all the members are privy to it. I mean, people wanted to come out and play golf today, and they had to tell them no on a Friday because Bart's trying to break 90. And you tune in this morning as you're going to Casey's, and you hear that Bart has a shoulder injury.
We were talking about the injury last night, and I've been concerned about this for a while. But with the buildup of today, and then what he's been having to go through with all the physical therapy, the problem I have with the injury is last night at dinner I asked Bart, I said, "How did you get injured?" He said, "I don't know."
That's the.
He didn't get tackled.
Yeah.
No, certainly not.
He didn't get tackled.
He didn't.
Did you have a skiing accident?
No.
He didn't take one standing too close to the plate.
No. Well, no.
No, so he didn't fall out of the cart. He'd remember that. I think.
Yeah. Fall out of the cart.
Yeah.
But
that can happen.
You know what?
Most of the time when you're hurt, you do know how it happens.
Yeah, that's
most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as a representative of the club, there's a hope that it's kind of like Rory's experience at Augusta, that it takes 17 years for Bart to break 90. That we can just keep doing this for 17 consecutive years. So the build-up and the emotion.
Yeah.
If you remember the emotional release that Rory had last year at Augusta, I think that maybe like in 2039.
Yeah, that's an interesting
that's a
way
good
of looking
thought.
at it.
That's a good thought.
What about?
I'm still going to try to do it today, though.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So,
but you got to make
there
it
will be an
dramatic.
emotional release. Too.
Surely we can have Chuck sharing his location with us by then.
Yeah.
That's
maybe,
the other. That's the
maybe.
goal. You think you think you'll ever do that?
What's that?
Share your location. With the
No,
group?
probably
No.
not.
We needed
Probably
it. We needed it last night when he was coming in and we were at dinner and.
Yeah, you just
I was worried about.
I kept going to my
make it
phone
in.
to see.
I heard you said hi to Edward
realized I didn't have it.
when he arrived.
I did. Edward arrived last night. I was already.
Why don't you tell us what?
I was already preparing to call it a night. I
Tell
think
us about
Edward.
the welcome you got.
If Edward
since
says
you came back
anything
from
interesting happened, he's embellishing.
No,
But,
no, it wasn't interesting, but it was nice. We pulled up. Chuck's truck was in the driveway, pulled up,
blocking everything.
and we were trying to be quiet, bringing stuff in. We didn't want to disturb him if he was resting for the night. And he comes out from the side house of the Airbnb and greets us, and then I try to start making small talk with him. Man, we're a long ways out here, and he starts slowly shutting the door, and he starts retreating. He says, "Have a good night." I'm like, "Oh, see you tomorrow, Chuck."
Yeah, we are. See ya.
That's awesome.
But it was nice to be greeted by Chuck when we got to Airbnb.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Nice Chuck.
Well,
Like he wants to play the role of welcoming and whatever, and it's like, no, let's not carry this too far.
Yeah.
Let's
You know,
just-
nice place as far as
Small
Chuck
talk
had enough,
means
so
small
started-
talk.
He put,
I mean,
he
it
put the
means
goodbye
small
voice
talk.
on you pretty quick.
Yeah. Yep. Had a hand on the door the
Yeah.
whole time.
Yeah.
Didn't go too far.
Speaking
from
of
the door.
goodbye
Never
voices,
break stride.
That's right.
And never break
And
stride.
that's fine. That's all I just it was good to see that Chuck was, well.
I came
He-
out and
he
said
was,
hello.
He was there. Yeah.
You know, speaking of goodbye voices, Bo's the best there is. Affectionately getting off the phone.
Yeah. Well, God, yeah.
He'll give you,
Great
man,
to
hey,
talk to you,
great
man.
to talk.
Yeah, great.
Man,
to
brother,
talk to you.
have a great day. Okay, man. Brother,
I don't understand people that don't say bye. I don't know. It's just a habit I've had over the years. But people will just be like,
It's
"All
the
right, man,
long
see ya."
goodbye.
And
it's the
just-
long goodbye.
yeah.
It's like, well, I got to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
It's great to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then, well,
can't get
something
off-
else
right.
comes up.
Right.
And,
Yeah.
2 or 3 minutes have passed. Look, man, I got to go.
Yeah.
I mean,
I got to talk to the POA guy.
yeah. I mean, at some point, you got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was here for 5 minutes yesterday, and the POA president was knocking on the new condo. So I sold my house, got a condo over here on Big Creek because we love coming over here, and I'm just moving stuff in. And I've been here 5 minutes, and I get a knock on the door, and I thought, well, the garage
Already
door
got
is
a
open.
complaint.
The garage
Already got a
door's open.
complaint.
So the POA
Is your
president,
yard not mowed?
he came up and he said, "Are you Dwight?" And I said, "Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm Dwight."
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was like, "This is gonna go well."
Yeah.
Off to a great start.
And,
Well, I just want to warn you. We heard this Bo Mattingly or something's got a condo over here. We don't know anything about
And
it.
he was really nice and everything, but he was asking me all these questions that I didn't really have the answers to. Like how often you're going to be here and what are you doing? And well, we got some covenants. And I'm like, well, like what? Well, you can't do anything to the outside. And I was like, well, we were going to start like graffiti painting tonight. Well, I mean, the painters are already coming. And,
You've already had that talk, huh?
Oh yeah, no graffiti.
Wow.
On the outside of the condo here at Big
Usually they wait till the second or third day
Yeah.
before they come in and lay all the rules.
He was
on
waiting
it.
in the street.
He was like, I heard you were from out of town.
His
and I saw
reputation
you over
preceded
here.
him there, though.
Saw you-
Oh, we better get
saw you
this out of the
over
way
here.
fast.
You're not friends with Clay Maxey, are you? You don't know that guy.
Yeah, that was clearly they were waiting on you.
Yeah, and
Word had gotten out.
we got a call. You said, Bart?
Yeah, we got a caller here. This is Eric from Mountain Home. He apparently wants to talk to you and Clay.
Okay. Oh, Eric. This could take a while. Eric, good morning.
Yo, what's up?
There he is.
That's our guy.
That's our Eric from
Hey,
Mountain
this
Home.
is not. I didn't call to talk about this, but I heard y'all talking about bye-bye voices and hanging up and all that, and it got me thinking that Clay is actually the world's worst at just hanging up on people. Like he's done it to me maybe every time we're on the phone. Let's see, Clay.
Give us an example.
Your business is done.
So we'll just be talking, and he'll be like, "Hey, man, what else is going on?" You know, it's a big thing of his. And I just gonna ease up here, just whatever I say. He'd be like, okay, well, all right. And then he just hangs up the phone.
Well, I don't want to waste your time.
And it always catches me off guard because I'll look at the phone and be like, did I lose him?
Funny.
Is he what happened?
There is a
But,
happy medium. There is a happy medium between just hanging up and saying, all right, man, have a good day.
No, it's something I need
See
to
ya."
work on. That's why I'm so.
There's no warning shot.
there has to be a
nothing.
cutoff.
I mean, it's just click.
Yeah.
You're right
Yeah.
about the other thing, Chuck, because this is like anything. When you can't land the plane.
That's right.
Right? Like if you're doing, I always tell people when they say, hey, I'm going to speak, I don't usually do that thing. What should I know? Know how you're going to start and know how you're going to end.
That's
Because
right.
getting started, you'll be fine. But then you're going to be like, how do I wrap this
Anybody
thing
can
up?
get started.
Yeah.
Anybody can get started. I don't think Clay's method's all bad.
Nah, I just,
Well,
you
there's
just add a bye to it.
No, there's
All
phone,
right,
there's
man.
phone etiquette.
Bye.
And yeah. And there's texting etiquette too, right? I really struggle with texting etiquette. With how you cut the conversation off. Because like there's those never-ending
That's
text
always
conversations.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
I get
don't
that part.
respond.
Yeah, let's just call it a night. Let's be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the call
He doesn't land the plane. He crashes it.
There it is. Crash landing.
That son of a gun, when he's done talking to you, he just clicks it.
Well, I don't want to waste your time. Time's valuable.
No. Yeah, I got you. But that's not really why I called. I was so Bart's breaking 90 today. Is that right?
That's the word.
So, and what's the repercussions if he does not? I kind of feel like that's a bigger piece of the puzzle and would really give him what he needs to push him over the edge. What does he have to do if he doesn't break 90?
That is a good question. Do you have any suggestions?
Yes, I do. I've seen a man one time swim across the pond on number 4. And it's it's pretty swampy. And the only condition was he had to be wearing his underwear, but he did it. And I think if you put that on the table for Bart, it would really just be helpful to everybody involved.
Yeah. What do you think, Bart?
I would prefer to not like this. Seems,
What's a fair penalty?
This
What's a
seems
fair
like
penalty?
when the guys jumped into the Razorback baseball team jumped into Lake Norm.
Yeah.
After
pretty gross.
I didn't love that.
They did it out of celebration.
Yeah,
this would not be if you win,
wow.
you do what you need to do. That we're not doing that to celebrate.
Right.
You'll get a wife, kids, the whole thing running out to greet you.
Ready-made family.
Yeah.
Champagne.
We're assuming that he's not going to do it though.
Yeah.
A lot of
Everybody's-
people are.
there's a-
That's
there's a-
surprising.
Yeah. Maybe he should run a mile if he doesn't do it.
Like right after the round.
Yeah, just like a,
Take a lap.
yeah, it's like,
Take a lap.
Around
gotta
the
run
whole
the course.
around the whole
Yeah,
course.
Yeah, take a lap.
All right, Eric. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, it's like anything else. Yeah, hey, and in honor of Clay Maxey.
That's awesome. 7:46, Chuck and Bo show at Big Creek. Good morning.
Bart, you speak like you're the only smart man breathing.
I take that as a compliment, I think.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oaklawn is your hot springs escape. Enjoy plush comfort, upscale dining, and Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa at our luxury hotel. With easy access to Hot Springs National Park and sparkling lakes, Oaklawn is your home base for everything the region has to offer. Come stay, play, and get away at Oaklawn, a Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Make your reservation at oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Hey, if you've been thinking about a new truck, now's the time to head over to Chevy of Fayetteville. Supplier pricing is backed by popular demand for the final days of Chevy Truck Month, and that means some seriously big savings. With over 200 new Chevys in stock and ready for immediate delivery, finding the right one has never been easy. Go see Chris, Mark, Denver, and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville, inside the Fayetteville Auto Park, or visit ChevroletofFayetteville.com. Together, let's drive.
With Arkansas baseball, softball, and basketball seasons in full swing, there's no better place to catch all the action than Walk-On Sports Bistro. With more than 60 TVs at every location, you won't miss a single play. Enjoy mouth-watering Louisiana favorites like Po' Boys and Gumbo, plus the best burgers, draft beers, and cocktails that keep fans coming back. It's incredible food and a game day atmosphere like none other. With 5 locations across Arkansas, it's Walk-On Sports Bistro. We live for this. Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, and a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com.
The Razorback softball season is here, and Courtney Deifel and the Hogs need your support at Bogle Park this season. Tickets are now on sale, and you can secure your seat to watch some of the best softball in the country. Adult tickets are just $15, while kids get in for just $10. Head to ArkansasRazorbacks.com or call the Razorback ticket office at 479-575-5151 and purchase your tickets today.
Donuts, Red Bull, and lottery tickets. I mean, how could you want anything
Courtesy
more?
of the Chuck and Bo Show.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Haskell Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit GoPaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Haskell is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acura, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutoPark.com. That's FayettevilleAutoPark.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
The sphere, it's hard to describe.
I
know
wanna
many
go.
people
I wanna
have
go.
gone. I
Great.
mean, the seats vibrate.
I've been places where the seat vibrates.
Yeah, well, that's not
not a concert.
That's not.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
The things that happen on this show.
Oh, I know.
You know, Big Creek Country Club. That's where we are. Breaking Bart today. Can he break 90? Will he break 90? We're just gonna go with.
Will it ever happen? Will it ever happen?
Will it ever happen? More likely, Taylor Green to start at quarterback in the NFL, or Bart to break 90 at Big Creek.
Wow! Wow!
The poll results from that, by the way, 55% of people say Taylor Green will not ever start a game at quarterback in the NFL. 45% say yes. I think a bigger question might end up being, where's he going to get, for now, is where's he going to get drafted? Like, is he a top 3 round? You think fourth round?
A lot of the mock drafts have him as a 4th round guy right now. Would it shock me if he snuck into the 3rd round? No, because NFL GMs love his measurables and athleticism. But he seems like a 4th round guy as of right now.
By the way, I want to say this, and I know I speak for all of us when I do, is like we're not these conversations about Taylor aren't in any way to be disparaging.
No.
Because we're all Taylor Green fans. I mean, great human. I thought, just from the day he got to campus, he did everything he could to be the best person and player he could be, and he's got ridiculous talent,
100%.
ridiculous talent, and I'm rooting for the guy. But, you also just know that playing that quarterback position, sometimes you say, when you see it, that's when it is what it is. And does he have that to play quarterback in the NFL? And that's something that remains to be seen. We'll be watching. We'll be watching to see what happens in the NFL draft.
Can you move the ball, put your team in the end zone, win games? I mean, if you can do that, you'll play. I have my doubts, just to be honest. But in terms of his overall ability, his athletic ability, I don't think anybody disputes that.
I said all that, A, because I wanted to make the point, but B, because that's the whole conversation also with Bart. The question is, can you move the ball? Can you put the ball where it needs to go? I have my doubts.
Yeah, well, lots of people do.
You've always done what you can. You're loyal. You're a great person. You've done, from the day you got on campus, you've been the best Arkansan you could be.
The kind of guy you root for.
Kind of guy I'm rooting for you.
Yeah.
Now, do we think you can do it?
That's a whole different deal there.
Taylor, same thing. I mean, but we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. We're at Big Creek Country Club, brought to you by the Big Creek Home Sites. First construction in 20 years. Awesome home sites available on the golf course. Great place to live if you thought about relocating, or incredible community to be a part of. BigCreekGolf.com is the website. You can check it out. We'll have social media updates all day on how it's going with Bart. Teeing off around roughly 10 a.m. Kids, still a chance to ask your parents to get out of school and come on out. A lot of kids going to be here today.
For over 20 years, with alongside you every step of the way. They're independently owned, so their only priority is you. ProLand Title can say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com to get a quote today.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com. Looking for the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits? Macadoodles or Guess Who in Bentonville has you covered.
Having what they came down here for in stock on the shelf is very important. You're going to find everything that you could possibly want. I've heard customers tell me, Bo, over the years that they may be sitting around, somebody brings up some weird name whiskey, and somebody will chime in and say, well, if anybody's got it, it's going to be Macadoodles.
Macadoodles, just north of Bella Vista at the state line, and Guess Who in Bentonville. Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Donuts, Red Bull, and lottery tickets. I mean, how could you want anything more?
Chuck and Bo.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
We talk a lot about Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company, because our experience has been great. And Bo, you're going through it again right now.
For the second time. My son's a first-time home buyer. Him and his wife got a beautiful home. And for me, I just turned it over to them. They gave me a few things to sign, and it took all the work off my plate. And I just sit back and watch it happen.
That's what happens when you deal with a trained real estate professional. And that's what they are at Weicker Realtors, the Griffin Company. They've been turning houses into homes since 1978, and you can log on to WeicherGriffin.com.
At First Security Bank, banking isn't one size fits all. It's personal because everyone's financial journey looks a little different. From managing day-to-day spending, running a small business, to helping your kids learn more smart money habits, or taking that big step toward buying a home. At First Security, you get the services you expect, the technology you need, and the real support of local people who live here, know the community, and take the time to understand what you're trying to accomplish. Life moves fast, and having a bank that moves with you makes a difference. Whether you prefer stopping by a branch, banking on the app, or picking up the phone to talk with someone who actually knows your name, First Security is there. They offer smart tools like mobile banking, bill pay, and mobile check deposit, along with thoughtful solutions like flex banking for kids, checking built for small businesses, and local mortgage lenders who guide you through the home buying process. Choose the power of personal. Bank better at First Security. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. I still think there's a right way to do things, and money has become part of this equation. But if you go back to the right way to do things, I recruit you. We have a great system. You want to be a part of this system. You want to go here, improve your game. While you're here, we're going to win. We're going to put some other guys that are like-minded with you. We're going to create some connectivity, some chemistry, but we're all on the same page here to try to develop you for what you eventually want to become, okay? That whole thing, to me, is still at the core of the foundation of how you're going to build a successful program. We've added money into that equation, and I get that, and you've got to play that game to a certain extent. But when it becomes more about the money than it becomes about that, I think that's where it all gets screwed up for programs and players.
There's only 4 or 5 programs, though, that have that luxury. Fortunately for us, we're one of them. A program like Miami, they don't necessarily have that luxury. They're chasing. Program like Louisville, they're chasing.
I think Kentucky's been chasing a little bit.
They have been chasing.
I'm not trying to pick on them in this.
No, they've been chasing
case.
some. They've been chasing.
But I think what was interesting about that whole deal is they went and hired Mark Pope, but then they tried to make up the difference between Pope and Cal and act like they were the same by spending money on players. And look, they weren't terrible. I mean, they had a formidable roster. But I just think there's really something too. You're right. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Chuck. There's really something too, though, when it becomes about that money, it becomes about something different than you really need in your organization.
Because you've overpaid for it. I mean, that's the thing that, I mean, we can talk about this till 10 o'clock in the morning. But that's the part that drives me nuts about the transfer portal. People say, well, you got to have money. You got to have money. Yeah, you do. But at some point, let's spend our money wisely.
Never miss a moment of the Chuck and Bo Show on demand, driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Watch us on YouTube, Twitter, every weekday, or stream the podcast version of the show on Spotify or Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show.
Previously heard on Chuck and Bo.
Have you ever said, like, good job to the pilot as you walk out after?
Yeah, I just say thanks.
I typically say thank you.
I knew you did. This wasn't a question about that.
Bart will hold up the line.
Yeah.
Can I talk to the captain?
And
Bart Pullman, executive producer.
I want to shake your hand.
He's identifying his name.
It's like name and affiliation.
Meanwhile, everybody's just trying to get to their next.
Everybody, I got a connection, man.
Chuck and Bo Show.
I would resist the urge to drink this morning.
Stop. I'm done.
You said a lot of good things there.
Well, I don't know if I said one good thing.
I met a guy last night, love y'all to death,
You mind if I share?
I'm looking forward to it.
The show of record for Razorback fans.
My Sunday school, and first thing he says when we hop in the car, he says, "Let's start on the Chuck and Bo show."
It's too early for this kind of conversation. I'm still half asleep.
Here are your hosts, Chuck Barrett and Bo Mattingly.
Man, the anticipation is just building. I mean, people are filing in, and it's great.
The who's who.
Well, it is.
There's Chris Harlan right there.
It's a who's who of Mountain Home. Everybody's here.
Clay
One of those
Maxey
deals.
and Hall of Famer, the legendary Clay Henry, is joining us now, just down the street from his home. Give it up for Clay Henry, everybody. He's going to take part in the ceremonial tee shot today with Chuck. Who's going to go first? Are you guys going to like flip a tee, see who hits the first shot? You or Chuck?
I think it'll be me because it's age before beauty.
But you got to go. You're going to go up and hit from the senior tee box, aren't you?
What a great line.
Couple of really good-looking guys.
A couple of zany. Clay's a zany one.
Which one's better look? Well, Clay's older. Let's go with that. Yeah. Said nobody ever. By the way, we're still looking. I don't know if you heard, Clay, because if you had, you'd probably already solved this. So when Bart comes off the 18th today, we're making a movie today. So we not everything in a movie's real. I think you probably know that. We've had conversations about it, in fact, which we won't get into. But on the 18th, when Bart walks out or off the green, we need a wife, we need kids running up, we need hugs.
Open arms.
And
open
so
arms.
We're looking for a stand-in. We're looking for, just a wife and kids that Bart can have.
Well, there's no kid that's going to run to Bart. He's scary.
Well, the wife can hold.
Come on now.
That's a little much. That's a little much.
I have nieces and a
Well, I
nephew
think
who
it's not
love
like he's
me
wearing a
dearly.
clown outfit or something out there.
With a clown outfit with a cigar.
Creepy clown outfit.
Kids are running down the fairway.
I'm telling you, I'm just
this is
So there's no how we can
got to
do
be a
it.
beautiful moment.
So I need to talk to Clay Maxey, and we get behind the bar and find a couple of bottles of champagne like an LPGA major. When you hold the putt, your peers, your teammates are going to run out, which that'll be us. We're going to spray you with
Don't
champagne.
lie, you're not going to stay for the entire round.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
The whole part about being real and not real is not the lies you're telling now. It's about what's going to happen at the end of the round. You're not even going to be here. But we need a wife and kids to console him if he loses. The hug, I still love you, all that. They don't have to kiss. I mean, we don't have to do that. But
if they wanted to, it'd be okay. It would really add to the movie.
To pull it off, we need to fly in one of his nieces, because they will run to Bart.
Yeah.
One of your nieces will, won't they?
Well, sure.
Yeah.
They like Uncle Bart.
Yeah.
I'm not scary, Clay.
So
I don't
last
scare
year,
children.
Last year, moving right along.
Your game's pretty scary.
Last year, you filled out Bart's round on a scorecard before he ever took off. And you said, these are the holes of peril. This is where it's all going to fall apart. And you weren't exactly right, but at the end of the day,
there were a couple
it did
that
fall apart. You were right about that.
Well, the sad part about it, and this is sad, is that when I left, it was after 6 holes. He was one over. I was like, he's got this. I mean, this is going to be boring because he's going to beat it by like 10
he hadn't hit
shots.
the gauntlet yet. I mean, we heard about the gauntlet a little bit earlier. Bart ran into it and bang.
Yeah, over there, 11, that'll get you.
12, he lost the ball.
12, yeah. Well, basically he lost his driver. I mean, that was the deal, right, Bart?
Yeah,
he did. You lost your driver for a few holes.
Yeah, I did.
That
the
was
three-wood got
I
him
called
a lot
you
of
that
trouble.
night, and you said, well, I lost my driver. And I said, well, let's go look for it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Clay's got the jokes today.
Yeah.
Well, we've gone from Victory Country Club to assisted living in one segment.
So how about that Razorback football team?
How about that baseball?
Yeah, you did go to practice. Let's start with baseball. They're hot. They won 6 straight.
Here's what I see. They needed just a little bit of a spark, and they got it. And now they're going to be tough because old Mo's on their side. They got momentum, mojo, whatever you want to say. But it has taken a lot of little changes to the coaches, they've tweaked the lineup, they've tweaked the pitching, they got a new shortstop than they thought they would have starting the season. Everything about this team needed a little tweaking. But now I was really interested last week in listening to Chris Curry, the Arkansas Little Rock head coach, who was on the Van Horn staff years ago as a volunteer coach. And he said, there's nobody better at figuring it out. And, I mean, that's why Dave Van Horn is a Hall of Famer. I mean, he will figure it out. They don't have a bad roster, but they're playing – everybody's got roles that have been redefined.
Yeah, let's take a call. Sterling's in Center Ridge. Sterling, happy Friday. Welcome into Big Creek.
Hey, guys. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. First, I want to hit on Taylor Green before I go to the baseball team. To me, if Taylor gets drafted in the fourth round, I mean that's a pretty high pick. I wouldn't think that he would go that high, but Bart was talking about his measurables. But it seems like his measurables are more considered to play a different position than quarterback. They had Gruden. He was on that Gruden show. He asked him about playing wide receiver, and I heard the old tight end that used to play for number 45. Can't think of the name right now, but anyway, he's on the.
Yeah,
DJ Williams. And he was saying he should be open-minded to making a switch, and I kind of disagree. I mean, if you don't want to, if you don't want to do it, and the money is not the motivation for you to do it, then don't switch. I mean, the only reason you would switch is because you just want to be in the NFL. If your only goal is to play quarterback, and that's what you want to do, and you okay with not being in the NFL, if you can't play quarterback, then there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, I think, Sterling, don't you think, though, that he's got to say that right now? I mean, he if you're thinking about drafting a guy as a quarterback, I don't know that you're going to draft a guy that says, yeah, but, I'd be open to playing wide receiver. I think you say that afterwards. I didn't put a lot of stock in when he said that one way or the other, just to be real honest with you.
Okay. And on the baseball team, I ain't gonna lie. This time I did. Most of the time I know it's a long season. I know Dave Van Horn and who he is, and he done proved it. His track record speaks for itself. But I ain't gonna lie. This time I got a little worried this time. And as soon as I got worried, and I was going to try to go with the reverse jinx, but it don't really work the reverse jinx if you think it's going to be the reverse jinx. So I'm going to declare the season's over. I'm going to call it in and say the season's over. But it doesn't work if you're doing it for the jinx. You understand what I'm trying to say. You can't trick the jinx man. So I didn't call in and do that. And sure, but when my heart started to believe that we might miss it this year, then they go to Tuscaloosa and sweep Alabama. So I'm just amazed in how this team, and you got to play good baseball. You got to get bunts down. Last week, I think the turning point of the season for me, it may not be for the team or anybody else that follows this team, but with 2 strikes, and he kept the bunt on Robin Nett. And the announcer's talking about how uncomfortable he was at bunting, and Dave talks about how good he is at bunting. So that proves Dave's point with some announcer guys who sound like they were the Alabama team or something, but they were calling the game. And that's another thing I was going to commend you. That's another thing I'm going to commend you on, Chuck. When you call a game, it's obviously you're for Arkansas, but you called it like it is. You're for Arkansas, but you're not biased towards Arkansas in your calling of the game. And that's all I want my home guy to be. I want my home guy to be clearly for our team. But don't tell me no lies. Don't feed me a bunch of crap. Say what's going on out there. And
we're all thinking
you're the best at it.
We were all thinking the same thing as you were talking, Sterling. Matt Zimmerman. We were all thinking, clearly know who's for. Z takes care of that for him. Frees Chuck up and just call the game.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Z does all that.
I love it when Z says,
Thanks, Sterling.
Thank you.
He goes, now.
Have a good one.
You too, buddy.
Now, Doug Shells is having a bad game.
No, I'll tell you what he does.
I know it could be anybody.
No, I'll tell you what he does. He takes a guy that's shooting like 85% at the free throw line, and he's shooting a 1-and-1. He's due to miss. He's due to miss. I mean, shooting 88% of the foul. Due to miss. Due to miss.
Always rooting. Always superstitious about it.
Yeah.
Hey, before we get you out of here, Clay, I wanted to ask you about spring football. It's been interesting to watch since Silverfield got here because you don't know that much.
Yeah.
It's a new coach, new staff being put together, and a whole bunch of new players. And so any bit of information that comes out is like, it's just that time of year. We're not playing games. We don't have anything to react to. But one of the hard things for fans right now is they really don't know their team in a lot of cases. Most of the country. You know, if you're Ohio State and Georgia and LSU, you probably know a lot of who you have. But at Arkansas, there's a lot of new guys. So you were out at practice. What'd you see?
Well, the organization and the smoothness of the operation is pretty obvious. And they're getting coached, and they're getting coached hard. So that jumps out at you. The other part is the linemen. They have 17 offensive linemen, 14 defensive linemen. And these aren't walk-ons. These are guys that they've signed and recruited. So they've got depth in the trenches. And I thought, by and large, the last few years, that's been the big issue. And you think, well, they're out of shape. They're not playing well in the fourth quarter. No, they're in shape. They're playing too many snaps with their defensive line because that's all they got. I mean, Chuck, you look at the depth chart when you're calling a game. You only needed, 6 names for the defensive line.
You didn't need very many.
No, and those guys are out there every snap. But the other thing that jumped out is a couple of the players that we knew. But Courtney Crutchfield is not the same guy. He's lost 20 pounds, and you think, oh, well, like he's a refugee or something. It's like but
he's a refugee. He's like a refugee.
Yeah. But
Charles Bediaco.
Yeah.
But when
he's hungry.
When a wide receiver loses 20 pounds, that's unusual. But he looks like an uncaged cat. I mean, he is out there. He's got quickness.
The descriptive reference.
The speed is there. The leaping ability that made him, a two-sport athlete at Pine Bluff. I mean, he was as highly decorated as a basketball player. I mean, but now you look at him and you think he could be one of those playmakers in the SEC. They need some Arkansas guys to come through. And then the other guy that just jumps off the pages, and you knew this, with Quincy Rhodes Jr., he's a dude, at 6'6", 6'7", 278, and he still looks like he can put on more weight. He moves like a gazelle. And these are difference makers. This is the kind of players that Georgia's had, that that Texas has had the last couple of years. They're difference makers, but they just look like they're better prepared to play an SEC game in the trenches with what they've got in the defensive front. Defensive front is overwhelming offensive line right now, and I watched with Kenny Sandlin, who I really respect. He was an All-SEC center, offensive guard. He was really pleased with what he saw in the defensive line, and that they're ahead of the offense right now. And that's what you want in the spring. If your offense is kicking around the defense in the spring, you probably got a bad football team.
It's Clay Henry. Nobody does it better.
All right.
A recap of practice. Let's give it up.
Listen to the applause.
Looking forward to that ceremonial tee shot.
I appreciate it, even if it's a mock applause.
It's not a mock applause.
No,
We've been doing it all.
Hall of Famer. Hall of Famer.
One of the favorite things I ever heard, this is 25 years ago, Chuck would look over me, don't sport play me. Don't sport play me.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure it happened. I'm sure it happened.
Oh, yeah, those were the days. Give Clay an uncomfortable chair so he really brings it on the air.
That's right.
That
You can't
was,
let him get too comfortable,
That's what Clay
man.
told me when I started doing the show.
Hey, we're going to see Bart in an uncomfortable chair in a little
So here's
bit.
the question. You're going to hit a ceremonial tee shot. Chuck's going to hit a ceremonial tee shot. If we find anybody older, we'll complete it with Gary Player. But that's like you're Jack and you're Tom Watson. And if
I'd
we
take
find,
that. I'd take that.
So the question is, Bart will see you hit, and then he'll decide whether he's teeing off on the first hole. We're going to let him his first tee shot.
Well, I'm going to hit it in the bunker.
Could be one of y'all's. And
that's not being a team player, Clay.
Well, I probably will hit it in the bunker. I don't know why they put that bunker out there.
If you're Jack, you're going to hit it in somebody's yard over there.
They put a bunker down the left side on number one. It adds 10 minutes to every round. Guys get in there and they've got to rake it.
There we go. Pace of play.
I hate that
Pace
bunker.
of play.
Hit a fade off of it, Clay.
Pace of play.
Oh, then I'm in the trees.
Hey, Big Creek Home Sites right here for sale. First new construction in 20 years. And Big Creek Home Sites bringing you this show today, Breaking Bart, as we continue at the Big Creek Country Club. BigCreekGolf.com. Surprising prices in a place you would love to live. We love it here. Love coming over here. When you drive through the neighborhoods here, you're like, man, if you've never been here, you're like, wow, I had no idea this was here in Mountain Home.
This is a classy golf course. I don't care where you would put it. It would be a classy golf course. But we've got it here in Mountain Home, which is really cool.
And they still let you play.
I pay to be a member.
Okay. All right. Hey, I got you.
Chuck and Bo Show, 818. Good morning.
Be talking down to people, Bart.
I'm going to talk down to people when they're wrong.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oakland is here for when you want the ultimate escape, all in one place. Check into the luxury hotel. Escape to Astral Spa, the only Forbes 4-star rated spa in Arkansas. Indulge at award-winning restaurants like the Bugler or the Oak Room and Bar, all before having the time of your life at the 24/7 smoke-free casino, where the energy goes all night. Here, excitement and luxury meet under one roof. Oakland Hot Springs. Join the fun. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
This is Chuck Barrett, and I'm so glad I chose McDonald Eye Associates for my recent cataract surgery. They took great care of me. You have to have good vision to be the voice of the Razorbacks, and I'm glad I trusted my eyes to McDonald Eye. I learned patients of all ages have a lot of options when it comes to modern surgery to reduce or even eliminate your eyeglasses. They've been taking care of patients for over 50 years, and that says a lot. So for your best vision, trust McDonald Eye. Online and same-day appointments at McDonaldEye.com.
Hey, it's Bo, and what if home meant waking up to bent grass fairways, mountain views, in a community that actually feels like one? Big Creek Golf and Country Club in Mountain Home, Arkansas has just released brand new home sites right on the golf course. The first new construction in 20 years. These are premium properties in a safe, welcoming community surrounded by the natural beauty of the Ozarks at a price that might surprise you. Go big and go home. Visit BigCreekGolf.com today. That's BigCreekGolf.com. Hey, I'm sorry if this makes too much sense. I am more than happy to hear where I'm off on this.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Customer service is a buzzword. People just throw it out there. What is it to you? Showing up when you say you're going to show up, returning phone calls, providing the service that you promised to provide. Because, I mean, if we're all asking to get paid for what we're doing, we need to do what we're getting paid for. And do it with a good attitude and being responsible, not only responsible to show up, but responsible to the relationship.
A relationship you can count on from Clay Maxey and the folks at Teamwork Roofing and Construction. TeamworkBuilt.com. Built on quality, powered by teamwork. All right, it's officially tax season, and your local H&R Block is ready to knock it out with you. You can just walk in or grab an appointment, and you're getting 100% accuracy in your max refund or your money back. That's real people right here in your neighborhood, helping you get it done the right way. Not just now, but year-round. H&R Block. Walk in or book an appointment today.
Light by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Light by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. DG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
For over 25 years, Pro Land Title has been making title insurance easy for Arkansas families. Founded right here in Arkansas with over 45 offices statewide, their team of title insurance veterans will work alongside you, your realtor, and your loan officer every step of the way. They're independently owned, so the only priority is you. Their relationships with national underwriters allow them to say yes when others can't. Cheer for the pigs, close with the pros. Visit ProLandTitle.com and get a quote today. The Chuck and Bo Show on demand is driven by the Fayetteville Auto Park. Catch up on all 3 hours with the podcast version on Spotify and Apple. Just search for the Chuck and Bo Show. Chuck, unbeknownst to any of us, got his iPad working to watch the British Open.
I play the role of dumb blonde sometimes, but the reality is I am very skilled when it comes to the iPad.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
We're live at Big Creek today. Bart is trying to break 90. Bart's breaking 90 today. That's what we're going with. We've had a great time so far, and we're going to get out there, he's going to get on the range, hit a few balls, and then we'll get started at 10 o'clock. We thought we were going to have a junior golf clinic, but Bart came down with an injury that was caused to his shoulder, and the icy hot smell of the
it'll turn those kids away.
Yeah, it's
make their eyes water.
Yeah, we don't know that Bart has an injury, but that's what he called it. He slept wrong the other night, and he said it's been happening for a year, which I said, you probably need to get a new pillow. Like that's probably the fix here.
I mean, you sleep wrong, it'll affect you for a few hours.
We've got a couple of special guests here, Chuck. Lang Zimmerman and Chris Harlan of Big Creek Development. We've been talking about the home sites here. Lang, good to see you. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for being here in Mountain Home and here at Big Creek, too.
Yeah, we love coming here, and it's a beautiful place to drive through when you come. And Chris Harlan, who you've heard on the show before, big friend of a friend of Arkansas athletics, really. If you want to go to a game, and you'll see Chris when you're at a game, most likely. But good to see you again, my friend.
Good to be here. Good to be here.
So I know you've got something for Bart.
I do have something for Bart.
You want to talk to Bart? What is that?
This is the first of these. We got the Century Bank of the Ozarks. It's sort of a first aid kit for golf. You can hook it on the golf bags. You got sunscreen, Band-Aids, things like that.
Yeah.
Band-Aids.
So there you go. You're the first one to receive one.
Yeah.
I also want to say that, you mentioned the Talon Green comment earlier, and that was definitely not meant to be disparaging to Talon Green.
Right.
That's opposed to the discussion about Bart, which I think is definitely meant to be disparaging.
Yeah. You mean that's our intent?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, it is fair that Bart does, but Bart puts himself out there as like a Stephen A. Smith, like just really opinionated, has a lot to say, and you're going to get you're going to get some.
He's a lightning rod.
It's the energy thing.
He's a lightning rod.
Get it right
He's
back.
confident. It's confident, really. He's very confident.
There's not a hydrocodone in there, is there? Like the whole tiger thing, and it's like we want to make sure that he's able to drive a golf cart.
Yeah.
Okay. Lang, tell us what's going on here. A lot of people have heard of Big Creek Country Club, especially if they listen to this show. We love coming here. But tell us what's going on in the community of Big Creek.
So in the last about couple years, we have decided to make a big push into a new real estate development on the back nine of Big Creek. That includes 18 fairway lots back in a really nice corner of the club back between 11, 12, and 13. And it's a nice little cul-de-sac area that's all fairway lots with a lot of trees and some really beautiful sites back up here at the clubhouse that overlook the water on number 10. So we just made the decision that it was time to really get back into the development. We had been held up a long time ago in the 2008 housing bubble, and then we were getting ready to go out, and then COVID came. And so now is the time, and with the club being so rejuvenated and with the new ownership taking control of that, and they've done some wonderful things in the clubhouse, we're ready to have the growth in the community. And it's the same as Mountain Home as a whole is really on the grow with a lot of new things going on here in town.
You know, Chris, you've lived here for a long time, and what would you tell somebody that hasn't really experienced this? Maybe they've been through Mountain Home, maybe they've gone fly fishing once or twice, or maybe they've even come and played golf here. But as I've been over here more often and I meet more people they're from all over the place. You know, they're from 2, 5, 6, 10 hours away.
Well, I just think this amazing area overall. And, when I bring somebody in, you come out here to Big Creek. And, Lang and Calvin and the folks that kind of really were the catalyst, Big Creek in 99, 2000 when it opened. And we were part of that too. But, you think what we have here with this, and then I take people, you blindfold somebody and you take them over to ASU Mountain Home. And they kind of go, what in the University of Virginia is going on here? And then in the shed, which looks like a small Walton Arts Center or something. And then this new aquatic center that's, within a mile and a half of where we're sitting right here that's going to open, I think, next month. There's just a lot of exciting things for a town this size in this area. And, this group wants to be a part of this, help developing these lots with these new 18 kind of premier lots. And then, there's kind of phase 2, phase 3 for the future with more lots and potentially some townhome type developments in the future, we hope. So it's exciting.
We'll have coming over here.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't pulled into Big Creek and you're like, if you're from Northwest Arkansas, or you could put it to wherever you live. I remember the first time pulling in here and saying, man, the last time I've seen houses like this is the Pinnacle. Like if you pull into the Pinnacle Country Club and you got a beautiful sprawling, neighborhood and golf course. Big Creek is a beautiful place, and you can just hop in a golf cart and drive anywhere.
Well, just look out the window right now. I mean, just look at the scenery. When you when you drive in, you do notice the homes. I mean, you notice them right away. But just beautiful scenery, beautiful golf course, and really a nice place.
With all the people that around here, this is a bit of an awkward question, but I've been asking everybody, so I don't really feel that bad about it. We're trying to make a movie for Bart coming off the 18th today, if he breaks 90 or if he doesn't. And he's either going to need to be consoled or he's going to need to have, a celebration. And we don't want it to be alone. Do you know of anybody that would just be like maybe a stand-in wife and some kids that could run up to him on the green and just for movie purposes, look like that they were all there waiting and they're so proud of their husband and dad?
I don't know anybody's going to do it for free. But
we have a budget.
I think we
have
got
a budget. Okay. We have a budget for this. I mean, it's a movie.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
Well,
it's a line item in the budget.
I think it's possible.
Yeah. It's a line item there was no description. It was just stand-ins.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's the description.
I think for the right amount of cash, I think you could find.
All right,
cash.
so we'll talk about that after the show.
Cash money.
If people want to get a hold of y'all, they want to know more about the Big Creek development, what do they do? BigCreekGolf.com?
BigCreekGolf.com has all the stuff on the real estate and all the contact information they'll need to see, as well as details on the lots, the sizes, the acreage, the square footage, and then also the covenants here at Big Creek. We do have covenants for the homeowners, to protect the homeowners here, and so all that stuff's out there. And so if you're getting ready to build a house here, we do have an architectural control committee that looks over your plans to make sure that they'll fit in. So that's all out there on BigCreekGolf.com.
Lang Zimmerman and our good friend Chris Harlan, thanks guys for coming by.
Yeah,
Thank you,
appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. We love being here. Chuck and Bo Show, breaking 90 today. It's 8:31. Good morning.
Are we a bunch of idiots or what?
Yes, we are. Yes.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Pascal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Pascal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopascal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Pascal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
People were so excited about just our showing up when we said we're going to show up, calling them back. When we gave them a price, the price didn't change throughout the job. The price was what the price was. And so that experience that I've got in the years that I've been in customer service has taught me that if you could just keep your word, people will keep coming back.
It's what Clay Maxey and the people of Teamwork Roofing and Construction are all about. Learn more at teamworkbuilt.com. Teamwork Roofing and Construction, built on quality, powered by teamwork. There's never a good deal good enough with a bad person. Still bad.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
So Bart was taking a little bit of a break from fixing, technical things while you're on the road. And meaning you're not here, you don't have anything to fix. And it was going well until I had an email issue with my inbox. Yeah. And, I'm getting texts like, oh, your inbox is full. And, I mean, even the media list, I'm getting, listserv emails. Hey, we're having a problem, from the University of Arkansas. We're having a problem with your email. And so, I did what anybody would do. Yeah, I'd spent about 10 seconds thinking about it. I said, hey, Bart, I got a problem. And Bart obviously jumped right on it, but it's pissed him off. I mean, he's angry.
I am angry.
He's upset.
Very upset.
This is a whole different Chevy of Fayetteville situation room situation.
What happened, Bart?
Well, I've successfully identified the problem, but because Microsoft is and Windows systems are frankly the worst. There appears to be no way to fix the problem, and instead you just get looped into here's how to fix this, and then you click on something and it's like, well, here's how to fix this, and then you click on it's just a circle. I can't get to how to actually fix the thing. Instead, it's just here's a help article. Oh, by the way, would you like Copilot to help you with this? No, I don't want your stupid AI helping with this. I just want to fix the problem.
Well, what if you turned it over to AI?
It might my computer might explode.
Oaklawn and Hot Springs is where excitement, luxury, and nonstop action come together, all in one unforgettable destination. The Oaklawn Casino Resort features a 24/7 smoke-free casino with more than 1,500 slot machines, plus blackjack, craps, roulette, along with great dining, live entertainment, and energy that goes all night. When it comes time to relax, check into the luxury hotel, enjoy award-winning restaurants like the Bugler, and unwind at the Astral Spa, Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star rated spa. And it's the perfect escape with Hot Springs National Park and beautiful scenic lakes just minutes away. And for sports fans, Oaklawn Sportsbook keeps the action going year-round. Bet on football, basketball, baseball, golf, and more. Even international sports with easy deposits and withdrawals, all through America's best sports betting app. Oaklawn is your Hot Springs escape. Plan your visit today at oaklawn.com.
When you're looking for tough, reliable equipment for people you trust, WT Equipment delivers. WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. And they've built their reputation by carrying the brands you know and depend on. From Bobcat to New Holland, Hustler, and Steel, they have the equipment and implements to get the job done right. Whether you're tackling a big job or everyday work, WT Equipment offers a full lineup of Bobcat machines built for power and performance, including compact track loaders, skid steers, excavators, and more. Their lots are packed and ready to move with special deals you don't want to miss. Bobcat is the industry leader, tough, reliable, and built to handle any job you throw at it. Nobody does light construction or hay and forage better than WT Equipment. Backed by trusted service and support long after the sale. Stop by your nearest WT Equipment location today or log on to WTEquip.com. Tools you trust and people you know.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
been thinking that you travel a lot, and we were wondering if it'd be okay if you just shared your location.
Yeah, probably not. But
just in case anything happens.
Yeah, I
just with the family here.
Yeah, well, I mean,
would you mind sharing your location with us?
I would mind. Yeah.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Look at it, man, making his way around the room.
Oh, he is. He's having to work the room. Sorry about that. Yeah, he's having to work the room. He's the most popular man in town right now. And word is filtered around. I know how things are in small towns. I grew up in a small town. Don't think you've not been the topic of conversation for the past week or so. Anytime people gather, wherever they gather in Mountain Home, whether it's here or somewhere else, they've been talking about you.
I'm sure.
They have been.
If you're listening and you've grown tired of this, it's okay. We have too.
Yeah.
And it's almost over.
Yeah.
It's almost over. We're going to do it today, and then we'll be on with it.
Yeah.
And, it could be good. It could be bad. But, like people want to get involved. People want to get involved. There's FCA's handed me a flyer. They want to be a part of this. And they just said, hey, we know a lot of people are listening today. And we got an FCA barbecue fundraiser happening, a delicious barbecue meal for just $10. And you can just order it and pick it up. Your pickup day is Tuesday, April 28th in Mountain Home and April 30th in Harrison. And you go to North Arkansas FCA Facebook. There's a QR code there. Just scan $10
That's great.
to support FCA.
That's awesome.
And they did not offer to give you a golf bag. I'm not sure that they want to be associated directly with your brand, but they knew a lot of people were listening.
Well, most
today
people don't.
and asked us to mention it. We got a flight golf bag that we are giving away, but you got to put your name and phone number on a piece of paper there and put it in that bucket. Anybody's eligible to win it except for Edward. But, you can win it. That's fine. And we've also got a dozen golf balls we're giving away, Pro V1 X golf balls with the Chuck and Bo logo on it.
That's right.
And the only thing we ask is when you lose them, please lose them in a place people can find them. If you find
don't hit them too far into the woods.
Yeah, or in the water.
Yeah,
if
don't
it's
hit
a
'em
water
in
hole,
the
use a different ball.
Yeah, use a different ball.
And if you're golfing and you find a Chuck and Bo logo golf ball, and you can snap a photo, send it to us on social media, we'll give you something.
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 Yeah,
Not sure what it is.
$25 gift
but
card to
it'll be something.
walk-ons or something.
Couple of movie
Depending
passes.
on where you live.
Movie passes.
Couple movie passes.
Yeah,
we'll
we got
send
some
you.
of those
We'll
still
send you a
later.
package of microwavable popcorn in the mail, so you can watch Breaking Bart on YouTube with some popcorn.
That's right. What a prize package.
Or Redenbacher.
Last year, Bart nearly got run over by a golf cart before the round even started. And we should have known at that point with the screeching of the tires. And somebody said at the moment, I don't remember who said it. Might have been Clay, might have been Skinner. I don't remember. Somebody said, you nearly got killed before your round even started. Clay's handing you is that a business card? Oh, no, he wrote his name on. What did he do?
It's an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah,
Oh.
for golf balls.
Yeah.
Even from a distance, Clay
He
with
can't
the
help
zingers.
himself.
With the
He
singers.
can't help himself.
With the singers. All right, how about the Arkansas baseball team? Has anybody changed their mind about the baseball team?
Yeah, here we go.
Anybody
Here we
feel a
go.
little bit differently than they did a week or so ago?
I do. I feel a lot different than I did a week or so ago.
Yeah.
Question now is, can you keep it going? Sometimes streaks, good and bad, last 2 or 3 weeks, and then a new streak starts. They're at the point right now where, you're into the real stretch drive. I mean, we're beyond the it's early stage in conference play. I mean, this is the stretch drive, and you need to sustain this now. They've shown they can do it. They've turned the corner, so to speak, and now you need to close this thing out, win this series this weekend.
You talked about timely hitting over the last couple of days. You talked about pitching a little bit today. But they got hits again last night when they had to. They get a couple of breaks, like they walk or get a couple of guys on, and then get a sac fly, right on time. And then you get a hit, and you make them pay when they're putting guys on base. That's something they weren't doing earlier in the year.
Yeah, there's just no substitute for timely hitting and scoring runs. I mean, that's the name of the game. And so when you're able to do that early. And I look at, Dietz and any of these other starters are going to be the same way. You give them 2 or 3 runs in the first 2 or 3 innings, and they're going to be a different pitcher than they were if they're behind 2 or 3 to nothing. It seemed like Arkansas was playing catch up there for about a month. I mean, it seemed like every game they were playing from behind. That's hard to do because you have no margin for error. And they've tweaked things. There's no doubt about it. And that's part of being a college coach is, I mean, you got to tweak things. It never works out like you have planned. And they're really good at it. And now you got to find a way to keep it going.
Boy, Van Horn just always seems to figure out something. And
that's what the good ones do.
Yeah.
You look at any program in college baseball, even the ones that win the national championship, their three-man starting rotation on the final weekend of their conference is very seldom like it was the first weekend. Very seldom. Things happen, and it's a long road, and they're pushing the right buttons right now.
He's not afraid to mix the lineup up.
No,
you know he'll move it around.
Yeah, and sometimes I can remember Norm was this way, Dave's this way, every baseball coach or manager's this way. They fill out that lineup card based on who the other team's pitching, and you're like, man, that lineup can't score any runs. And then all of a sudden they do because these guys know what they're doing, and they press the right buttons. And but you gotta keep doing it. You gotta play well tonight.
Big Creek Development bringing you this special show today. Breaking Bart starts in about an hour and a half, a little less than that. And you have any nerves?
No.
Pressure?
No nerves?
None at all.
None
at all.
What to watch is brought to you by Macadoodles. What were you going to – did you have something you were
No,
gonna add?
absolutely not.
It was probably some smart aleck comment.
I am in awe of Bart right now. Just the way he works the room, the way he's relaxed.
There's an aura.
The way he's approaching all this, it's he's got the heart of a champion.
That's why you need to dump.
See it.
You need to dump that aura ring because you are the aura.
Oh wow!
We talked about Tiger being the needle. Like he doesn't move the needle. He was the needle. Yeah.
What's the Weber quote?
Yeah. Everything you think you are, I am.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, of course you know it.
Yeah, of course.
Of course you know it.
He said it 5 times.
There is no aura.
I said it 5 times to myself in the mirror this morning.
That's right.
Yeah.
But did you have a thought when you woke up this morning? And what was it?
Well, yeah. I mean, I have thoughts every morning. This morning it was, let's win the day. Let's go. Yeah, how about that?
Let's win the day.
Were you looking in the mirror?
Well, no, there might have been an expletive involved. I didn't want to say that. Part of it.
Oh yeah.
So you were really
Yeah.
You're like swearing right out of bed this morning.
Right.
Wow.
No, without coffee.
No.
Are you drinking any coffee today?
No.
You drink coffee every morning.
Yeah.
But not today.
I don't drink coffee before I play golf.
I couldn't help but notice. Last night, Bo sends out a video. You're over here, completing your setup duties. And Bo sends out a video. It's like 9:15 at night. You're like, bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
And then you're the first one here this morning. It's
he
incredible.
carried his golf bag
I know.
up and sat it down.
I know.
Yeah.
He carried it in.
Prop.
Can you give us a swing? Can you take the headset off?
Come
and give
on.
us a
We're not
swing?
going to do that.
Just one of those.
We did that earlier today. That was enough.
Just a
If
simulated.
you missed it, if you missed it, you missed it.
Just a simulated swing.
No.
You don't even have to get a club out of it.
Just the way you do it. Just the way you do it when you're, in the studio.
No, I don't think so.
I mean, you do it in front of us.
When you're talking, I mean, you do it every day.
Yeah.
All day.
I haven't played golf this year, but man, is it going to look good?
Yeah. Well, it's going to.
The way you
That's
swing,
what to watch.
The way you've been swinging
golf
through that
ball today.
injury in the office too.
Yeah.
See, we didn't know you were hurt because we couldn't really tell by the ease with which you were swinging.
Here we go.
Can you do the chicken dance? Could you do
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
All right, give us what to watch. Brought to you by Macadoodles. Macadoodles just north of Bella Vista and Pineville with the best customer experience you can imagine. In fact, their expectation internally is to exceed your customer service expectations externally. When you go in there, you're going to feel welcome. You're going to know exactly where things are, and they're going to help you carry it out to the car. They'll show you around, and every Wine Down Wednesday is 15% off every bottle of wine. It's every Wednesday, 15% off every bottle of wine. They've got tastings open to close every day. If you're looking for it and Macadoodles doesn't have it, there's a good chance nobody has it. Because if it's available to be had, you'll find it at Macadoodles and at Guess Who in Bentonville. All right, Bart, what are we watching besides you breaking 90?
Baseball team obviously back in action tonight against 5th-ranked Georgia, 6 o'clock on the SEC Network Plus. So streaming on the ESPN app. The softball teams at number 6 Arkansas softball at number 1 Oklahoma. There's been a game time change there, I believe, due to impending weather. So it's been moved up to 5:30 later today. TV network TBA right now. It'll definitely be streaming on the ESPN app. I don't think it's going to be on ESPN2 anymore. But
So
stay tuned there. 5:30 for Arkansas and Oklahoma softball. Big series in Norman for the Razorbacks. And then the final NBA play-in games also happening tonight for the honors of having the 8th seed and getting decimated by the 1 seeds in each conference. You have the Hornets and the Magic in the East and the Warriors and the Suns in the West. Both of those on Prime Video.
One
tonight.
more time on the Razorback baseball game.
Razorback baseball game is tonight at 6 o'clock on SEC Network Plus.
All right, big game.
It is a big game.
It's a
take the
could win
series.
The
Yeah.
Did you say earlier when you were talking to Chuck that tonight's you think the hardest game based on who they're pitching?
Oklahoma.
For softball.
Oh,
for
softball.
softball. Yeah,
Yeah,
for softball.
That's softball. Okay.
Oklahoma's not lost in Norman all year. So tall task for the Razorbacks. I like them to at least win one, which I think winning a game down there would be a huge victory, but I actually think they're going to win the series.
All right, we're at Big Creek breaking Bart. We'll come back and get the send-off going here in a second. Chuck and Bo, good morning.
I mean, look, this is what we do. We heal the hurting. We touch the hearts. We talk about the things that matter to people.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Hey, if you've been thinking about a new truck, now's the time to head over to Chevy of Fayetteville. Supplier pricing is backed by popular demand for the final days of Chevy Truck Month, and that means some seriously big savings. With over 200 new Chevys in stock and ready for immediate delivery, finding the right one has never been easy. Go see Chris, Mark, Denver, and the team at Chevy of Fayetteville inside the Fayetteville Auto Park, or visit ChevroletofFayetteville.com. Together, let's drive.
Flight by Yingling. It's the next generation of light beer. For those who don't follow trends, but craft them. Flight by Yingling is 12 ounces of uncompromised refreshment from America's oldest brewery. With only 2.6 grams of carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Don't just raise a glass, raise the bar. Flight by Yingling. Available wherever beer is sold. PG Yingling & Son Incorporated, Pottsville, Pennsylvania. Please enjoy responsibly.
Looking for tough, reliable equipment from folks who feel like neighbors? WT Equipment is a local, family-owned dealership with 8 locations across Arkansas. They're big hog fans, just like you, and they're always ready to help you find the right equipment for your job. WT Equipment carries the brands you trust to get the work done right. Whether you need equipment, implements, or powerful Bobcat machines, the friendly team at WT Equipment is ready to help. Visit WTEquip.com.
Arkansas fans know that some things are just timeless, like a spring afternoon at Baum Walker or the roar you only hear at Bud Walton. Our friends at Blakeman's Fine Jewelry believe your milestone should be just as enduring as the Razorback spirit. They've spent over 35 years helping fans celebrate their big moments right here in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're marking a graduation, an anniversary, or just a big Saturday in the SEC, let their teams help you find that perfect piece. This spring, go big, go bold, and go to Blakeman's in the heart of Pinnacle Hills.
Hold on, guys. I'm on the Chuck and Bo Show. Hold on.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Paschal Air, Plumbing, and Electric is here to help you lighten the load. This new year, enjoy no payments and no interest on all home repairs and replacements. Whether it's fixing that stubborn plumbing issue, replacing an aging heating and air system, or upgrading your electrical, our Paschal pros are here to keep your home running smoothly and stress-free. Visit gopaschal.com today to schedule your service.
And Razorback fans, we've got exciting news. Paschal is now proud to be the official air, plumbing, and electric provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Hey, it's Bo, and I had no idea how little I knew about insurance until my man James Boyette of State Farm started telling me. For over a decade, he's been delivering real value, not just the lowest price. That means helping customers find the right coverage for their life with personalized plans that evolve as life changes. Serving all of Arkansas and Missouri. If you're looking for a true insurance partner, auto, home, life, whatever you need, go to JamesBoyett.com.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You got it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our complete selection online at FayettevilleAutoPart.com. That's FayettevilleAutoPart.com.
Distribution Solutions Incorporated.
You're not a number here. It's a family atmosphere, and you're going to know who you are, you're going to know who your kids are, your family is.
DSI knows drivers by name. They're about their people. It feels more like a family than a job, and they know home time matters.
We preach home time, and in essence, that's probably our biggest attribute is just the family atmosphere and knowing our drivers the way we do.
If you're a driver, check out their website, drivedsi.com. All the benefits, all the vacation time, and that home time that matters.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this morning. Hang out with Bo and me every weekday morning from 6 to 9 live on YouTube or Twitter, or catch up with the podcast version of the show available on Spotify and Apple.
Bart's over there fact-checking. Kind of ruined
the whole day for me. Has everything I've said on this show been fact-checked?
This would not have happened. This would not have happened.
Have you gone home and fact-checked everything I've said?
No.
The Chuck and Bo Show.
Oh, what a day.
Well,
what a day.
it has been a day.
It's all the talking.
I know. It's all about to stop.
Talking season's
It's
over.
all about to stop.
All the anticipation from the last time Bart came to break 90 and shot 90 on the dot and made a 12-footer to do it. They overcame a lot of adversity out of there. Yeah, and that's really the last competitive round of golf we've seen from Bart. Bart hasn't really played golf this year.
Yeah, he doesn't need to.
Yet he's confident.
Brimming with confidence.
Why would you be anything other than confident? If you're not
Well,
confident,
if you haven't played.
if you're not confident, you've already if you're not confident, you've already lost.
Many coaches have said it, but I remember Billy Donovan saying your confidence comes from preparation. Like that's where preparation is confidence. Like you don't just come up with it. It's the preparation that leads to confidence.
Cool.
Bart's here.
That's one way to do it.
To defeat that philosophy today.
Yeah, and that's right.
I haven't played, and I'm confident. I haven't practiced, and I'm confident. I've got icy hot in my shoulder. I'm ready to roll. Have you put any more icy hot on? Or?
No, the first application was plenty. we're good.
So today, a little caveat. We just got word because there's a horse race out here. You know, not actual horses racing.
Yeah.
Right.
But there's a shotgun start.
We might have a jockey, but
at 3:30 this afternoon. Part of the Big Chief festivities happening this weekend, the big signature tournament they have, 3-man scramble here at Big Creek every year. And that's happening at 3:30, the horse race. And so Bart's going to tee off on 10. He's starting on 10.
Par 5.
Par 5. And
I love this. I love this.
Okay, you like the change.
I love this.
You've been thinking about one, though, for 2 or 3 days.
The reason I love this is because it gets 12 out of the way early.
Yeah.
And 12
You
was
can
my
recover.
nemesis
You can
last
recover.
year. So I get to tackle that early in the round, get past that, and then have a great day.
Well, he is
and have a great
confident.
round.
He just takes the subtle change. It could be a big change in your mind, but not Bart. He sees the positive in it immediately.
Everything that's been said today just defies logic. I mean, it just does. I mean, Bart, I'm pulling for you, but I mean, come on.
You're lying. You're lying. You want me to shoot 100.
No, I don't. I want you to shoot 91.
17 years is what Clay Maxey asked for.
That's my number.
Can we do the Rory 17 years thing between doing it right here?
That's right.
Could be your first major today, Bart.
You'll do great.
Have a green jacket. Follow us on social media.
Great people, great prices, and plenty to pick from. You get it all at Fayetteville Auto Park. Acuras, Chevys, Hondas, Toyotas, even a collision center, all at one location. Shop new, used, and certified pre-owned. Plus, Fayetteville Auto Park has hundreds of new and pre-owned automobiles with big discounts starting at under $30,000. Shop our